Well, hello there. I'm on time and I just want everyone to notice if Liz Trix is here, please take minutes that I was on time. Speaking of, hi mods. Hey Megan Roberts. Hey Robin Miners. I get that, Robin. Hey Tennessee girl. Hey D. Sandy Kovacs. Hey, remember that person that got mad yesterday because I take roll call? That's insane. Hey, Ann Battles. Caitlin. Okay, we're good. Caitlin. Karen Tootie Greeny. What are you looking at there? Good Lord, girl. Is it because sometimes I call you Karen Tootie Greeny? Sometimes I call her that. Sometimes I call her Miss Weedy Poo. Hey, West Coast. Hey, Kathy Burkhart. Case Face. Meredith Lynn Briggs. Hey, Pat Jonas. Hey, Linz. There's Liz Trix. Donna Cooper. Tamber June made it again. Hey, Ewa. I hope you're feeling better and healing. Hey, Chewini Love. Hey, Pepperoni Nips. Jessamine. Buffy. Hey, Sin. Hey, Abigail. Anne from Massachusetts. Aspire to Inspire. Joanne Hawley. Happy Thoughts. Hey, Erica. Hey, Chrissy Twig. We do see you. No, we definitely do. No, you're not being overlooked at all. I don't know why you would ever think that. The Lord stares at you all day. Chrissy Twig. Hey, Charcoal Ninja. Thank you. Hey, Armine. Hey, Jersey Gal. Angie Mo, Honey Lou. Hey, Alicia. Alicia, I've meant to text you today. I've been thinking about it all day. I've been gone all day today, but thank you for your giant super chat last night. That meant the world, but also just I'm happy to have you back. I'm really happy to have you back. Yes, we do know that you exist. No one forgot. Hey, Kim Leaf. Hey, Deb Unfiltered. DS Kitty. Baby Lily Pad. How dare you say hello to your viewers, Reese? Hey, Callie Galley. You know what's really going to shock people? I also say hi out in the wild. I say hello to people out in the real world. Crazy. Hey, MJ. Thank you, Chewini Love. Wanda Parks. So cute. Hey, Yawn. Puka Vista. Hey, MLG Gamer. I love that we have a new person here and she's come back every day. Hey, Gamma's World. We love having you here. Thank you for coming back. Hey, Weird Wig King's Kid. Irritated Panda. Yeah, Abigail, we're having some serious storms here as well. Be safe, my friend. Hey, Dawn Pariso. Hey, Starlina. I don't think so, Buffy. Hey, Bohemian Luciferian Witch. Karen Burhow. Katie did it. That is weird, Pat Jonas. Yeah, no, we definitely believe that you're the most precious one on planet Earth. Hey, Ruby. Oh, guys. I took my Duke to the vet this morning and had to make the tough decision and send him to heaven. Oh my God. And what a tough decision. I know I don't love this shirt, Kim Leaf, but I've had it for like 2 years and I've never worn it. And I'm trying to go through my closet. I am so sorry, Ruby. That makes me such a hard decision. Hey, Margie Barr. You're welcome, Margie Barr. That is so sad, Ruby. I'm so sorry. Hi, Chris Crafts and Coffee. Thank you for being here with us. I know what you're going through right now has to be tough. A lot of people cope by having, in our audience, I don't mean a lot of people in the world, but people who lose a pet or a spouse, a friend, a loved one, a grandparent, whatever it may be. I don't know why, but it seems to be a bit of a pattern that they come here. And it honestly makes me feel so, not me, but this whole community. It's a testament to us because people will come here and go, Reese, I just lost my mother. I just lost my grandfather, my dog. And I'm like, hey, Amy, sometimes I think, God, do you really want to be here if you just lost them like that day or the day before? And I get it now. A lot of people come here, hey, Don Davies, because they find it calming. They find some kind of therapeutic benefit to coming here, and it takes your mind off of the loss, or maybe we make you laugh or just, divert your attention. Hey, Shell. Yeah, it's the connection, says Honey Lou. It's the connection in this community. Chewini Love says safe place. It is. And I have to be honest. Thank you, Weird Wig. It's therapy. Hey, Susie with an S. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Chops World, I appreciate you guys saying that to Ruby. Yeah, Shirley, welcome in. I don't recognize your name. Hey, Kim is Blue. It does kind of make us all feel connected, I think, because we've all been there. And when I say been there, it's like we've all suffered some kind of a loss, and it sucks and it hurts and it stings and it burns. And hey, Marty Jewel, there's nothing you can do about it. It's for me at this point, it's like time kind of helps to process, but therapy, but there's nothing we can do about it. Hey, Caroline in Canada. And all I can think is, yeah, Pat, it's community. And people come here for that now. We've built quite a community. It's actually like I was thinking about it today. This is going on 3 years old. Like we have built a serious community here. Hey, Lynn is swell, and it's a beautiful thing. And it's really just every day it's like unraveling into something else. And yeah, it's a community that cares, Wanda. My day sucked. I knew I'd feel better the minute you went live. That's one of the reasons I go live. I almost didn't today, Angie Mo. Love you too, Angie. Hey, Rhonda McNeil. Some days I'm like, most days I'm like, I gotta be home by this time so I can go live. Like it's not even a doubt in my mind. And then there's some days like today where I'm like, I was just there. Like, do they need me? Like, do I need to be there today? And then I think, and I see posts in the Facebook group and people are like, is Reese going live? Yeah, Kim is Blue. And hey, Lumen, of course I can take time off, and you guys I know understand and don't care, but I also know there's people like Angie, like what she just said, like her day sucked and she knew that she could come here. It's not for me, it's for all of us. It's the community. Hey, Just Joan, you're so cute. Hey, Barbara Waite. Hey, Roberta. Hey, Aspire. So it's not just me. That's what I love. It's not just me. It's definitely not just me. It's this entire community. Hey, Gemini girl, I hope you had a good birthday. And I just love that. I love that we really, what's the word? Like, embrace people. Hey, Hux. I was wrong. Now I'm hot. Yeah, back down, please, to where it was. Sorry. Hey, Vince. Hey, Sue. Ruby says, I love it here so much. I don't say it much, but y'all mean a lot to me. We know that, Ruby, and you're fairly new to this community, and that makes me even happier. Hey, happy birthday to your husband, Sin. That makes me even happier to see the new people come here and say that. Like, I love being here, because the people who have been here for years, I know they love being here. I'm connected to them. I know them. But when there's new people who are like, I absolutely love it here, they feel like they found a place where they can come and feel safe and open up. And hey, Jess. Hey, Lilac Lime. Hey, Polly. I don't know. I guess that makes me feel kind of emotional about it, but I think it deserves that, because we celebrate birthdays here. We take care of you when you have a loss. We let people come here. I think of Sikorsky, right? Who is having like, hey, Marie Marion, who is having real troubles with that guy. And we were all kind of trying, hey, Sage, we were trying to get her to see it. But hey, Kat, she didn't see it. And I was like, that's okay. No one's going to shame you for it. If you go back to him, like, we still love you for who and what you are. Like, we're not going to, hey, Anita Card. Hey, Renee B. Do you understand? Like, we love and accept everybody here for who and what they are. I'm not sitting here trying to like make you better people and I've said this before, but I'm here to learn. I'm not here to teach. I'm here to learn. And I've learned a lot from you guys. And I don't know, that just gave me the opportunity. Thank you, Ruby, for sharing your loss. I'm sorry, but it really made me think, hey, Rachel, how much, I know she's so silly. I bought something today. I was going to show you guys. Petunia, were you napping? Were you snoozing, Petunia? Sophia, where have you been? I feel like you weren't with me yesterday, and I just want you to know I noticed. Not trying to shame you, even though you're not shameable because you're German. Hey, just as I am. I know, Puka Vista. Puka Vista says that you're extra tawny. Hey, Wine. The community exists because there is no clear leader, all equally important. Oh my God, I love that. Hey, Carol. Abigail, I don't know that she's really noticed it. I've had that pillow for a long time. Thank you for noticing, Sue. I've had these glasses for years and I never wear them. Tommy told me once he didn't like them. And then I think a couple people on here said they didn't like them. Here's the thing. Hey, Whidbey Island Hippie Girl. I love them because I'm going to put you back on your chair, but I want you to know that you're tawny. Well, that's okay, Sophia. I like glasses like this. I like the kind of like unisex looking borderline, like a men's frame. This probably is a men's frame. Hey, Linda Garden Lady, aviator style. Weird wig, I didn't get much. I didn't get much at all, but I was going to show it. I like them. So there are certain, it's almost like, to me, I like some men's inspired clothing too. Like I love a men's inspired blazer that's kind of bulky. And I like to wear them with like an Oxford shoe, which I realize is like early 2000s, but it's a certain style and it's a certain look and it goes only on certain times for occasions. Same with this frame. This is not an everyday frame, but I think it goes with a cool look. I'm trying to really, thanks, Robin. I'm trying to really go through my closet and decide what I don't want anymore. And hey, Tiffany Murfitt, the only reason, thanks, Sue, I'm not a pattern girl. I like stripes, but these are a little crazy. But they have matching silk shorts. I got this whole outfit at Lady Co when I worked there years ago, and I don't think I've ever worn it. So I just put it on to see if I liked it. And I was like, you know what? This would look good with green. Hey, first day of the rest of your life. You do Reese better than anyone I know. Rockstar. Thank you, Shirley. Wow. Green. I don't care if it's this like kind of muted green or like a bright Kelly green. To me, I love to take the opportunity to wear green with pops of shiny gold, not just gold, but like, see how I did a high polish gold? I love a high polish gold. This is a watch that Tommy gave me. With a cream and green, I just absolutely love. I don't know, Tamber June. Hey, Sherry LeBrun. So happy to see you here. And I love you, Sherry LeBrun. I just want you to know, Sherry, I love that you're here. I means a lot to me. Thank you for being a member. Hey, Jen Finberg. I haven't checked in on you for a minute. Hey, Alicia Johnson. I hope you're doing good, Jen. Whidbey Island Hippie Girl. I feel like I haven't seen you for a minute either. And thank you for being a member. Thanks, Chops World. So I actually left the house today, even though it was a really crappy day. Is it crappy though? Thank you, first day of the rest of your life. Thank you, Alicia. I don't know. This morning, I've been getting up early in the mornings lately, like 6:45, 7. And this morning it was pouring. And I was like, I'm not getting up right now. And I went back to bed till about 8:15. And I just like rolled over with my blanket and I like grabbed Gertie and pulled her in. And it was just pouring. And I live in a trailer and it has a tin roof. And that's kind of cool. Like you can really hear the rain. Good for you, Jamie Castro. Jeannie Hansen, I thought of you. I'm wearing that lip color you gave me. Hey, Tennille Brown. Can't believe Tommy gave up so many of his watches. Well, you know what's funny about this one? Hey, Olga. Olga, you are looking so pretty on your Facebook pictures. My God. Tommy found not the band. The band, it was naked. It was just the watch face. He found this. Hey, Lady O, a long time ago in Arizona. It's pretty scratched on the face, but he found this like it was covered in dirt and all you could see was like a little bit of gold peeking through. And he found it. It was totally busted and broken, but he fixed it, cleaned it up. It's a swatch. And he put this band on it and he was wearing it when I went to Ecuador. And as you can see, it's for like Tommy's wrist. This does not fit my wrist. So I push it up like that, which I like. I kind of like it more of like a bracelet. Hey, DNV. Wow. Thank you. First day of the rest of your life. I hate my voice. So I push it up, but today I was like, I kind of like it down here, but look at how cute this is for he cleaned it, of course, but it's a swatch. And he was wearing it when I went there, not the last time, but I think the time before that. Oh my God, Shirley, he was wearing it. And I said, is that the watch that you found in the dirt? And he went, yes. And he took it off and put it on my wrist. And he said, now it's yours. And I said, really? And he said, I'll change the band for you so that it fits. And, I said, no, I don't want you to. First of all, I really like the band. It's a cool, stretchy band. But he said, it doesn't fit your wrist. And I said, I don't care. I liked it because it fit his wrist. So I was like, I have so many watches. I don't wear it very often anyway, but I love that it's all gold. Why is my ringer on? Oh, I wondered that. Okay. Thank you for who just messaged me that. I wondered. Okay. So I left today and I had to go to Costco, of course, for Huxley. I wondered where it went. Looks great on you. You can keep it. You must be talking to somebody else. I don't know what that means. So I went to TJ Maxx today because it's close to Costco and I haven't been to TJ's in a long time. And gross. TJ Maxx has been sterilized. I don't know if your TJ's was sterilized, but it was sterilized. Like, oh my God, this says hand painted. Hey, Philip Carter. It was like wall to wall white. The floor was so white, like it almost burned your corneas. I come on between 4 and 6 every day. I would say that my normal time is like 4:30 to 5. I usually don't go as late as 6, but I'm usually here by 5:15 is the latest. Oh, Shirley, you're fine. Beautiful watch. His is Tommy. It's Tommy's. Yeah. Hey, baby Saps. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, I'm going to give you a Tommy update, but first, I didn't even need one of these. But I saw it from afar in TJ's and there was only one and there was a lady walking toward it and I swiped it. It's a kitchen, what do you call that? That holds utensil holder. It's a utensil holder for your kitchen. And this is, I swear to God, I think, I could be wrong, but this looks like the tomatoes. Hey, Susan, that Luigi orders. I swear to God, it looks like it. If it's not, it's like a knockoff picture of it. Look at this. It's glass. Hey, Amy Knight. It's so cute. I had to have this. I didn't even need it. And I was like, I bet it's really expensive. And I lifted it up and I was like, oh, $12.99. I was like, no, I can afford that. Okay. Yeah. Tamber June. Oh, he has a lot of Swatch watches. Isn't this so? I just love the colors. I was like, God, I need that in my kitchen. I think the Z is messed up, but I don't care. I just think it, and I swear to God, this is what Luigi uses. And I love mixing. I've said this and I like to do it with my clothing and jewelry style, but I'm big time do it with my style in my home. I love mixing modern and vintage. And to me, this looks vintage. It's just this cool pop in a kitchen. So I'm going to put my utensils in it. And on the back, it says hand painted. Isn't this cute? Yeah, it's retro colors, Shelly. And there was, like I said, some lady had her cart. She was kind of walking fast and looking at it. And I was like, oh, no, you're not. I grabbed it and threw it in my cart. I hope you do come every day. We love having you here first day of the rest of your life. Tommy has a ton of swatches. I think this is the only one I have. I don't think I have any more. He has a really cool Alice in Wonderland one. I think he has 2, actually. Hey, Holly. I know, guys, I love weird finds like this. Like, this is why I love going to antique stores more than any, or thrift stores. I haven't found a good thrift store in Tennessee, though. I just don't know my, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have my bearings. Like, I just don't know yet. Okay, Jamie, you take care. Hey, Christine Baker. I just don't know yet. Like in Kansas City, I had every single thrift store on the map that was a good one, and I miss it so much. I know, Anne, and I don't know them here. Yeah, I love hunting for treasures, Sophia. Me too, Kim is Blue. I miss going thrift store shopping. The only other thing I bought today at TJ's, I like NARS. I don't support them as much anymore because I think they still animal test, but I do love their blush Orgasm. It's a classic color. I haven't had it in years, and I looked it up to see how much it was. This is the liquid, which isn't, I don't know. I pretty much only use cream makeups anymore, liquid and creams. It's just a really good pink, but it has like a gold undertone, like a shimmer. And I looked it up and it was 30 bucks on Sephora and it was $15 at TJ's today. So yeah, Holly, I don't know how often I'll use it. I used to wear Orgasm probably like 15 in my early 30s and my 20s. Okay, so you guys know I still have the Orgasm because it's lasted me years. I've probably had it for 10 years. I still have the multiple stick. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's called the multiple. That's a great because you can use it for your eyes, you can use it for your cheeks. I use it sometimes just as a highlighter. I don't really wear it as a blush. They say you can put it on your lips, but I wouldn't. But I grabbed this just because it was the only one. And I was like, I do love Orgasm. It's not something I have to try to find out. I know I like it. Shirley, I recommend Trini London. She's having a sale, I think. So those were good buys. That's all I bought today at TJ's. And really, I didn't have did I bring my hair clip? Fuck. Damn it. That sucks my life. I didn't have she will, Susan Trigg. I've never been to a Ross. Hey, Punisher. Oh, Punisher just reminded me of Tommy. Hey, Punisher, I was just showing my watch from Tommy. He found this in the dirt, not the band, just the watch. He found this years ago in the dirt and he cleaned it and set it and fixed it. It's an old Swatch. Oh my God. Now Lady O calls me leggy. Yadira really caught that on. Reese, you should tag products that you show. You deserve the commission. I don't know how to do it, Gamma's World. Otherwise, I wouldn't. I would. Hey, Hux. Would you be willing to bring me something? You know my black and white checkered Claire V bag on the table? Can you bring it in here? Oh my God, Puka Vista, you're funny. I do too, Punisher. It's cool. And this was Tommy's. He took it off and put it on my wrist. So like, look at how big the band is. It only fit him. Huh? Yeah. Do you have pants on? Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Huh, we thought you'd be naked. Oh, good. Look, he has full pants on, everybody. So weird that you have clothing on. So unlike you. Okay. Tamber June. Yeah, Shirley, make sure he's clothed. Hold on, I'm hot. Okay. I've never been to a Ross. Wear it like a bangle. So Punisher, I was saying that before you came in. Tommy said I could keep it, but he said I will. He looked naked live at 7. Uh-oh. Call the FBI. He said, I'll put a different band on it. And I said, no, I don't want you to, because I like the band. To me, the band is really cool. If you can tell, it's like almost dotted. And it's definitely for Tommy's wrist. He has a gigantic wrist. So I just wear it like a bangle, like you said. But today I pushed it up. I kind of like it up here, like just loosely. And it makes me think of him. So speaking of Tommy, we're still waiting. He's in ICU. I just talked to him like an hour ago for a little bit. Roberta, he's still in ICU. Angie Mo, I tried a different flavor. It's still really sugary. Thanks, Shell. Hey, Neptunes. I was just addressing Tommy. We don't know anything yet. His stomach is black and blue. From them giving him shots in his stomach. And I said, what are they putting in your stomach? And hey, Rip Curl, he said they're giving him something that keeps his blood from clotting. I can't think of what it's called. You guys would know. If you said the word, I'd say yes. Hey, Kara. Thank you, Gamma's World. Yeah, Margie Barr. Huxley's just so naked all the time. So, I know. I don't know what it's called. The word was coagulate. I don't know what it was called, Baby Steps, but he said it's so my blood doesn't coagulate. I'm almost positive that's what he said. Hey, Dresden. So he's getting that. So his poor tummy is, he goes, do you want to see my tum tum? I was like, not really. No. Um, but they're giving him something so his blood doesn't coagulate. And they're still trying to do tests to find out why his, it's a certain kind of white blood cell count. It's not like if you had like some kind of allergies or the flu, it's a different kind of white blood cell that's like really high. Hey, Maria. So, hey, Orange Chicken. That's what I know. He's going to be there for a little while, they told him, until they figure it out. And I guess he said to his doctor today, should I be worried? And they said, no, but we are worried because we don't know if you contracted something here. He said, we just have to run more tests to make sure. He said, because we don't want to release you and then you're right back in here with something. Hey, Joan Marie. I have to be honest, guys. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the healthcare in Ecuador. I really like the doctors. I really like the nurses. They seem to take it very seriously. Okay, Punisher. They seem to take it pretty seriously. And the doctor, well, he doesn't have that doctor anymore, but the cardiologist that he had that did his whatever, he's really hairy, Holiday. He used to shave, and I asked him to stop shaving. And I felt bad for him. This was sad. He said he shaved because his ex-wife would complain about it. And she was like, you're so hairy. It's so gross. And I was like, God, I hate people like that. I really just hate anybody. I pretty much hate everyone. So I hate all people. I'm pretty fucking hateful. Actually, my period's coming and I'm pretty angry. Thanks, Maria. Like, it makes me think of my ex-husband. Do you remember when he first took a look at my vagina and said it was underdeveloped? He was like, there's something wrong with your vagina. I was like, oh, that's a way to make a girl feel good. I was like, what's wrong with my vagina? And he was like, well, your joy buzzer is in the wrong place. He was like, all the hookers I slept with, it looked like this. And I was like, oh, thanks. Like, I bet that I'm going to walk Earth now, like with a lot more confidence, knowing that there's something wrong with the placement of my vagina locational flaps and my joy buzzer. Yeah, I don't like people who are like, there's something wrong with you. Like, unless there's really something wrong with you and you're a pedophile, like that one dude, like that we can all see. But the rest is just purely subjective. And so Tommy, he had one time I saw his back. He was hairless all in the front, and his back was like, I call him his wings. He has these like cute little furry wings in this like funny location on his back. And I said, how come you're furless on the front, but you're like really hairy in the back? Hey, Norm. And he was like, oh, I don't have hair. And I was like, no, I noticed. Why? And he was like, my ex-wife said it was disgusting. And I was like, well, your ex-wife is a stupid asshole. And you can tell her I said that. So I was like, grow out your Sasquatch hair. Now, I realize what we're all thinking right now, and I'll just say it. Marilyn Honig's husband looks like the strawberry that you left in the back of the fridge for too long, and it's like covered in mold. This is not that. Like, he has like sex. It's like sexy, rugged, like, hey, Brian Bolin. It's actually just not the same thing. Yeah, Brian, Jeff told me that my vagina was underdeveloped. And I was like, is it? Or are you just a stupid asshole? I told you before, Reese, you're not a hater, just to put people in place person. Hey, T. Who, what, where now? I don't know what the name of the drug was. He just told me it was something so that his blood doesn't coagulate. And I don't know if that's the right word or if that's that character's name on Family Guy. Olga says, I need to say. Oh, no. I love your husband. Probably Brian. Hold on. I don't want to shame anyone for this. Let's read the rest before we all judge. Maybe it's just me. Thank you, Maria. I'm getting a divorce filed yesterday. Dang, I really liked him. Hey, Katie. Another one bites the dust. I love my husband, but his daughters and their mothers have made it awful for me. He struggled to manage dynamics. I had to walk away after 10 years. Listen, okay, I get it. And I'm not going to shame you. And I honestly, like, I love that you're being upfront and saying, I love my husband, but I can't live with this. So, couple of things. And I know you're not asking for me to assess this, but you did pay me to say it out loud. So let's break this down for a minute. And Olga, thank you for being so open and sharing with us. I'm sorry. We're here for you. Like, please know that I've gone through like 15 divorces. So you are in the right place. Let me just start by saying this. By the way, her name is Olga, but I know it says Sassy Cinderella in case you guys are confused. I'm not confused. I want you to know I'm not confused. I love your maturity about it. Not that I would imagine you wouldn't be mature about it, but here's what I love the most. I'm going to say it, guys, because this is like the people who have been coming in lately and going, hey, Reese, I haven't seen you in a year because I took a hiatus for my mental wellness. Oh my God, I just noticed how cute that is. Did you guys see that? Look at how cute he is. Look at little Jangies. His pood hairs are growing back. Look at Bojongies. Oh my God, is he so cute? Okay, so here's the thing, girl. You put yourself first. You did it for 10 years. You love the man, but there are certain things you can't live with. And first of all, I will be the first to say normalizing divorce, like normalize divorce. I hate people who are like, you can't get divorced. Yes, that's why God invented it. I appreciate and applaud you for putting yourself first. That is what we need to be doing, man or woman. You cannot set yourself on fire to keep anybody warm. And I'm sorry that anybody was your husband, but geez, girl, I just want you to know I'm proud of you. And I understand that had to have been hard. And I'm sorry, but you know what? I also believe, Olga, like I said this recently, and you're not always here, so I'll say it. Lately, I've been putting my problems into one of those sifter baskets that your grandma had to like powdered sugar shit. Not really doing it, just pretending. And I put my problem into something and I try to sift and shake on it. I'm like, what can I get out of this that I can be grateful for? That's going to turn out to be a good thing, a silver lining situation. And here's the thing, it may be too soon to tell because you filed yesterday. You guys might end up way better off and friends, right? Over this. Ugh, who shames someone for getting divorced, Nancy? I mean, that's like shaming me for my underdeveloped joy buzzer vagina. That's ridiculous. Tommy, he inspected it and he was like, no. And I said, see, babe, I'm live.
I'll let you go.
Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay, I love you. Oh. He must have just woke up. Tommy inspected it and everything looked right. He said everything is in its proper place. So I just want to be clear about that too. Back to you though, Olga. Megan says, I'm in that position myself, setting myself on fire to keep my husband warm. And who is the first person I messaged on that decision? Reese. That's a beautiful thing. I love it when you guys reach out to me and tell me things. I do. I'm being honest about that. Thank you for that. Thank you, Neptunes. I don't think my vagina is underdeveloped. I really don't. Sometimes I wish I could start an OnlyFans only just to go over there and show you guys certain body parts. Because can you imagine if we were on OnlyFans right now, but just because then it would be legal and I could show you my vagina and be like, what do you guys think? Like, is this normal? And then I could be like, hold on, I want to show you this tit. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, has anybody done that? Has anybody normalized that and like had a channel on OnlyFans where you can just like chat with your friends, but we can just look at stuff together? No? My sister-in-law and kids are coming over because they're out of power too, but we have a backup generator for parts of the house. So I'll be heading out. Abigail, we love you and thank you for stopping by. That's because the ones that Jeff saw were worn out and stretched to the limit. Their vaginas. Yeah, that's medical fans. We love you, but we don't want to see your vagina. I don't know that that's true, Styro. I think there's a couple people that would come over and go, I'll have a look at the thing. Hey, Tommy Bird. Me and my wife have been married 15 years now, and she's 10 years younger than me. She does many small, tedious things for me, and I do a few hard, stressful, important things for her. Well, isn't that nice? That's a beautiful marriage, Tommy Bird, and it's nice to see you. Um, he's comparing your vagina to a hooker's vagina. Yeah. Yadira, don't lie on national television. That's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. You are constantly asking me for nudes. Yeah, so there's that. There's that we may start a channel sometime. That we might. I think Tommy should be on it too, and we can just go, what do you think of this? How do you feel about that? Do you think the color looks right? But I think Holly is hey Allison. Yeah, I think we're looking for a silver lining. Katie did it would definitely come by. I know she would. Am I live tomorrow, Wendy? Yes, I'm doing a show tomorrow. Yeah, I just want you guys to look at it and go, that does look like a raw chicken. That looks like the chicken I have in my sink right now. It looks like something in Jeffrey Dahmer's freezer. It's ridiculous, Ann Battles. Who looks at a vagina and goes, that thing's underdeveloped? Like, are you a doctor? No, step aside. Hey, Laura Lou. Just because you slept with 500 prostitutes does not mean that my vagina. Holly's right. Those things were stretched out. I know Joyce Drager definitely wouldn't stop by. Thank you, Sage. I'm just saying, I know that there's a few. Tampa B would do it. I know that Tampa B would come by. Yadira, as much as she said she wouldn't, she would. Holly probably would. Debbie Zito would look at it for sure. Baby Steps would come by. She's a nurse. Meredith Lynn, no problem. Meredith Lynn would look at my vagina any day I needed her to. Diana H, probably. She's one of our resident lesbians. I think Lady O probably would. Donna Cooper, I think you would. Hey, old Charlie, you wouldn't. I don't know. I think I could I could go through this chat right now and go, this person would, this person wouldn't. I know all of you pretty well. Sophia, you would. I know you would, though. Sophia would do it. She wouldn't want to do it, but she would do it. King's Kid, absolutely not. I learned this exactly, Mama E. I learned of this metaphor, and it's so accurate in our situation. Boiling the frog slowly. Yes, I've heard that metaphor as well. Olga, I'm telling you right now. Hey, JR, I knew you would. Bohemian Lucifer, yeah. Holly, don't be shy. Quit being modest. Kim Leaf, look, I get the people who are saying no. I'm just saying I know who would say yes. And honestly, I think yes is more important than no. Okay. Yeah, Punisher. Hey, Renee B. Who just came in? I missed someone. Oh, Eric. Hey, Eric. Yeah, Sophia would. Oh my God. Where have you been? Thank you, Laura Lou. Martin, where the hell have you been? I feel so at home. I've been married 3 times. I get it, Gamma's World. You are at home. You are at home. Styro, we know that you voted off the island to see it. I'm just saying other people would stop by my OnlyFans. Hey, Teacher Mama Life. Exactly. I knew you would. Hey, P. Taylor. P. Taylor, if I had a channel where it was legal to just do the same thing we're doing right now, it's Relatable Reese, but it's legal to show my poon muff. Like if I could show you my chicken cutlet, would you? My chicken pocket? I think that if we could like show it and be like, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Do you think it does look like a piece of chicken? I think a few of you would come by and be like, yeah, that doesn't quite look right. You might want to get that checked. Tommy says, my point is in relationships, you have to put a lot of work in for a long time, but usually you can find your equal definition of compromise that works for you. Well, of course, that's how I took it. I just went off into other weird speak, but yes, sir, I totally agree with that. And thanks for breaking it down. Look who's here. I love Marlugo. Shots in the stomach are Lovenox. It's a blood thinner. The WBC. They're trying to find out a white blood cell. They're trying to find out is to know where the infection is or what it is jumping in the shower. Okay, Mar, you always shower with us and I'm honored. P. Taylor, It's not that gross. Okay. We don't have to shame a poor poon muff. Back to what I think is real. I don't have a topic today. And I truly, my mom made me feel so small and introverted about it. My mom called me earlier and my mom never talks about my channel ever. Never brings it up until she shamed me the other day. Yeah, Tampa B, I get it, about the picture. And she called me today and she goes, "Are you doing a show today?" And I went, I do one every day, except Zoom call day. And just do a Zoom call. Yeah. And then I'd get sued. It'd be a sue call. She goes, "What are you going to talk about?" Like, what an awkward thing. Who asks that? I have no idea what's going to come out of this mouth, even live. Even right now, as we speak, things are just made up into the air. It's just a bunch of nonsense. I don't have any kind of a plan. Hey, Jennifer Folsom, I ran to TJ Maxx and Costco today. I don't know. I won't know till I get here and hit go live. Yeah, Tommy Bird. Hey, baby steps again. Due to my line of work, I've seen too many cooters, but I am willing to give my professional opinion. I knew this. Yeah, no, I knew that you would be a willing participant only because of your background. And thank you. Not for the same reasons Yadira would go to look. I'll tell you right now. And don't let her fool you. Sage, I don't know. I know, Holly, I don't know. So she goes, "What are you going to talk about?" And I went, "I don't know. I have no idea." And she went, "You don't know?" I said, "No, I don't know. I really don't know." I would like, why would I lie about that? I said, "I would tell you if I knew." She goes, "You have no idea what you're going to talk about." I said, "Mom, I know that you're new to this whole YouTube thing, but I'm not." And I was like, "Hey, Karen," I was like, "Mom, sometimes I go on and I have an idea and we'll run with that and stretch it for 2 hours like those prostitutes cooters." Reese, the dog sitting in the chair looks real. That has been stopped. I know, Punisher, I'm excited about that because I was going to get her taxidermed, and now I don't think we have to. I don't think we're going to need to do it because that looks like a taxidermed dog. No, Joan, she does not. Abigail's heading out. Be safe, by the way, Abigail, you and your family. Recognize that the Lord is glorious and strong. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His faithful love endures forever. Well, what a beautiful scripture. Old Testament. Abigail, by the way, I hope your parents had a good anniversary, babe. I hope they're back and they had fun. Thank you for your super chat and the scripture. And there's our good lawyer friend, Denise. I love that lady, and she bought us the pink anthropology chair, Exhibit A. And she's a lawyer. So she handles pretty much my home decorating, but also all of my lawsuits. Love you, Denise, and I miss you. Yeah. Marie Marion, we talk about everything. Does my mom ever watch my channel? No. Thank God. And she says that to me. She's like, "I don't watch your channel." I'm like, "And you're blocked from it, so please don't." No, she's not blocked, but I don't want her in here. I don't want my sister to watch my channel. My close friend that I've had for years and years and years, she doesn't watch my channel. Guys, I think it would be weird for someone who's in my immediate life to watch my channel. Why? You can just call me. You know me. Like, you don't need to go catch the update on what's going on. This is why, love you, Denise. This is why when people go, "Hi, I'm so-and-so." And I go, "Hi, I'm Reese." They go, "What do you do for a living?" Typically I say, "I work for Google," because Google owns YouTube, and that's not lying. It's an acceptable truth if you were a Scientologist. And thanks, Buffy. And I just don't want people who know me to watch me. It makes me feel uncomfortable. You have no idea how uncomfortable I feel when I meet someone or I hear my mom say this. My mom has said this to me before. She'll go, "Your cousin, she watches your channel." And I go, "Oh God, no, why? Please tell her not to. I don't want her to. I don't want anybody. I don't want to know. Like, I don't want to know if my ex-in-laws have checked it out. I don't want to know if neighbors have watched. I don't want people watching me that I know. Like, get out of here. This is not for you. It's not for, like, what if Jeff is watching right now?" Yeah, Olga. Can we see the weird dog pillow up close? I mean, you can. I showed it the other day, but sure. Hold on, I'm going to step on my purse. Sorry, Jangies. Yeah, it's weird. What if you meet people from your channel? Oh, I do that a lot. We do channel meetups a lot. That doesn't bother me. This is signed. Apparently, it's vintage. Adeline Halverson. And I don't know if it's a doorstop because it's very heavy on the bottom and it feels like it has beads in it. Look at how cute the back is. I got this like 5 to 7 years ago. And I almost didn't buy it, but it was $35. And I was like, do I need it? And then I was like, I have to. I like went to the store to leave and I turned around and bought it. It looks like her. I don't think I need to get her taxidermed. Tommy Bird, I don't know how else to describe it. Can you talk to them the same way you do on your channel? Just wondering. It's fine. It's funny. Just wondering. I talk to everyone the same way I talk to people here. And that's one of the reasons I don't have any friends and I rarely have made friends throughout my life. Anita, we're going to get into that because that's the most important thing. I have literally stood in a Starbucks line before and I asked someone in a suit, I said, you look like a doctor. Can I ask you about my yeast infection? I'm no different on YouTube than I am in real life. As a matter of fact, I'm probably worse in real life. Hey, Melissa. Melissa, gross. Okay, let's talk. Anita Card asked a very important question. She asked how our potatoes turned out. My potatoes turned out so good that I couldn't go to sleep last night. I couldn't stop thinking about it. And then I woke up this morning and I realized I forgot to put something in it that was part of the recipe and I don't care. So you were supposed to put in a packet of Lipton soup mix seasoning and I forgot. I bought it, but I forgot to put it in and I'm never going to change this recipe. Let's just discuss it really quick because this is the most important thing that you'll hear all week long. This changed my life so much so that my parents pulled up last night. They were driving by. It was after I was done streaming. My mom called and she goes, are you doing a live? And I said, no. She goes, can we stop by real quick? And I said, yes. And I was eating those potatoes and I came outside. Hey, Jeannie. And I was holding the bowl. And I said, Mom, have you eaten dinner? And she goes, yeah, I'm not hungry, whatever that is. And I said, I don't care because you're going to try this right now. And I'm never going to speak to you again if you don't like it. And she took a bite and she was like, that's really good. And I was like, why are you not more excited about anything? Like, why are you dead inside? Who hurt you? Like, this changed my whole perspective on life. Like, I had to put shades on because my future is so bright. I lost fucking sleep last night over it. I woke up for the first time at 3 a.m. and I couldn't stop thinking about it. I couldn't stop thinking about these potatoes. I was like, I wanted to go open the door to the refrigerator and just say hi to them. I was like, how are you guys? What are you doing in here? Did you know that you were the best thing that's ever happened to me? I was flirting with my dinner. I was like, do you know that nothing has made me happier than these potatoes? Like, I wanted to go check on him at 3 a.m. I was like, you guys still in there? Do you need anything? Do you need some sour cream on you as a blanket? It was the best thing. There is no recipe. That's the beauty of me. I don't follow recipes. I just throw shit together and I just need you to look at it, okay? Because I want everyone to look at it, okay? We're all going to look at this together right now. So what I did, pay the fuck attention right now because this is more important than any drama or hate on YouTube. Hey, Ted. Thanks, Ted. I look like a man. Like, this is what this channel was made for. Like, Marilyn Honig, get the fuck out of our way, okay? Nazi racist men, you don't have any room here on YouTube. We made potatoes that fucking rocks your world, and there's nothing you can do about that. No, I took the skin off. Hey, NJS, only because I couldn't find my vegetable cleaner. So you're supposed to take just like baking potatoes, like Idaho potatoes, and slice them. Just thin slice them like an au gratin potato. I know. That's so cute, Marlugo. I skin stuff. Like I eat a lot of cucumbers and I take the skin off. Also because I don't buy organic sometimes and it freaks me out. So I feel safer. I feel more like a rich person when I de-skin it because I can't afford organic. I'm just kidding. They don't have organic cucumbers at Publix. There's no shit ass Whole Foods around here. Okay, so listen up, crowd. Listen the fuck up. Hey, Bunny Foo Foo. So Punisher, I skinned as best as I could. Like there's a little bit left, but I just didn't want to clean them. So I skinned the potatoes, rinsed them off, dried them, named them, spoke sweetly to them, put them on a cutting board. Love you, Brian Bolin. And I sliced them up. And I did this with 5 potatoes. The recipe called for 8. I wish I had done 8. Okay. I wish I had done fucking 10. People are like, I'm leaving. This is boring. Tommy is doing better, Karen. It's a waiting game right now to find out what's wrong with him. Okay. So I named him. I said hi to him. You slice them up. Okay. Okay. Gamma's World is leaving too. Oh, thank you, babe. Look at how many people are like, we don't care about this. Okay, hold on, Ann Battles. We're starting from the beginning. Slice this shit up. Okay, I also greased the bottom of my crock pot. This is a crock pot thing. I don't have like cooking spray, so I just poured a little olive oil in and I mashed it around with a paper towel. Yeah, Olga. Okay, so some of you care about this. Some of you are leaving. Okay, so I sliced them up. I just laid them on the bottom of the crock pot. Nothing fancy. Yeah, Punisher. Hey, Aloha Sue. Nothing fancy. Then I was like, you can go your own way. And I didn't follow the recipe anymore. That's enough, Kim is Blue. Hey, Chris H. So then I just went fucking crazy. I felt like it was a first date. I was like, let's go crazy. I was like, I'm in love. Are you in love? I love potatoes. So I don't know if you could tell. I'm basically a potato with a shirt on. Okay. So then I did follow the recipe. I took a stick of butter and you're supposed to slice it into just tabs of butter. You know, you've all seen a tab of butter. That's nothing foreign. We placed tabs of butter. Watch yourself, third eye. Strike 1. Tabs of butter all over the potatoes. Okay. Butter, meat, potatoes. Hey, Noelle. And then what did I do after that? God, it was so exciting. I was so excited. My crock pot broke and I need to get a new one. It only works at like half capacity. I have to cook it way longer. It doesn't fucking cook everything like it's supposed to. You have to like double the time. So I'm going to get a new one. Hey, Heather, Snoopy. Okay. So we got the butter on the potatoes, right? Stay with me now because this shit gets intense. I knew it. Look at people leaving. You don't have to tell me you're leaving. It hurts my feelings more, Marissa Martin. All these people are like, yeah, I'm out. Bye. Suddenly something came up. Oh, I got to go take a call. See ya. Don't tell me. Just leave. Makes me too sad. Makes me feel sad about myself. A whole stick of butter. Yeah, you don't fuck around. This is America. Okay. So I skinned them. And you don't have to skin them. It didn't call to do that. Hey, Abdazzle. Butter. Then what did I do? Oh, you're supposed to put a splash, Just Joan. The lady did a splash of beef or chicken broth. You know me. I get creeped out and I feel like Jeffrey Dahmer. I slice the potatoes up, Marty Jewel, like potatoes au gratin. So she put in like a half a cup of broth on the bottom. I don't know why she did that. Like why? I'm not sure. But I did it too because I was like, Regina George wore camo pants and flip-flops, so I wore camo pants and flip-flops. I was like, I guess I'll stick to it. So I went and got vegetable broth because I don't eat bones and tendons. So I poured like a half a cup of veggie broth on the bottom. I was like, whatever, they're friends. And I did the butter. And then I took, it's called Kinders. I don't know. I bought it at Costco. Tea, au gratin, like cheese. Then I know, Gamma's World, I don't know. I thought this was going to be a hater, but it isn't. Liz Ferris. Is that Katie Holmes? Looks like Katie Holmes. I don't know where you've been my whole life, but now that I found you, I'm not leaving. When do you go live tomorrow? I hope you're not kidding. I hope this isn't a hater because I cling to people pretty quickly and I get very attached. So don't F around because I'm going to fall in love. I love having people come here. I go live around 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock every day. Please come back. Please hit subscribe. Guys, this is taking 2 hours, but I don't even care because it just makes me feel it's almost sexual. So then, okay, so we splashed the broth on the bottom. I don't know what good that did. I do know because it was delicious. Stay with me now. Don't be getting distracted talking to Lindsay. You guys better be focusing on this fucking story. It's really important. So then I took this garlic, salt, and pepper seasoning. That's it. Aw, Gamma's World, you're cute and I love you. You're a little baby button nose and everybody knows it. Okay, so I took this salt, pepper, and garlic seasoning, and I seasoned the shit out of that. Okay. Thank you, Megan. I seasoned the shit. I was like lifting up potato slices and I was like, don't be trying to hide. I was talking to it. Let's not knock that over. I was talking to it. I was like, oh my God. So then we salt peppered. Thanks, Jessamine. We salt peppered, garliced the shit out of it. And then I was like, why are we stopping there? You were supposed to put Lipton soup seasoning mix on it, but I forgot. I forgot until this morning. I don't care. Okay. So let's talk about what we did do. Then I took some Boursin cheese, the garlic and chive or shallot and chive. I don't know. I'll try, Renee. Oh, here's what I can do. You know what I can do? Hang on. God, it gets me going. You know, you're getting fucking old when all you do is send yourself recipes and you're like, yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, just John. Jennifer Minton, how were you not a member? And I think we could be sisters, and I hope that doesn't creep you out, but I feel like we look related and you're really cute. Thank you for being a member. Yeah, Joan Marie. Jody Edwards, I've missed you. Boursin cheese, I buy it in a 3-pack at Costco. It's a soft, like round cheese that's mixed with like garlic and herbs, and you can like spoon it onto a cracker. You don't have to put that in. I just threw it in because it was in my fridge. There's all different flavors, Holly. I bought it's called the blend, and it's salt, pepper, garlic. With all due respect to Tommy, I would love to have a friend like Reese to grab coffee with or dinner, drinks, just hang out to see a movie. That's adorable. Well, you're friends with Tommy. Of course, that was respectful. Hey, Nora. Rock collector. Cute. Thank you, Rip Curl, and it's good to see you. This is embarrassing that all I do is get excited about recipes. I think it's kind of sad, but fuck it, you know? Okay, so listen. Let me just show you Let's just talk about it real quick. Can we talk about this? Hey, what the fox? Where you been? Thanks for gifting a membership. Okay, guys, listen. Where is it? Is this it?
Starting out with some sliced potatoes. All right, perfect. Next, I have some butter, and I went ahead and sliced these. So I'm just gonna.
So that's what I did.
Place a pat right around our potatoes so it can melt across the whole thing. So we're gonna use a whole stick of butter. This is about 8 potatoes. So keep that in mind as well. And I have one of the onion soup mix.
I forgot that.
And I'm just going to dump this right on top of our potatoes.
Yes, hers have the skins. I deboned mine. I took the skins off.
So we get it everywhere. so all of our potatoes can get some love and some seasoning. Next, I have some, chicken broth. And I'm going to add about a half a cup.
Hey, Kiki.
Just for some moisture. All right. Then next, I got my salt, pepper, garlic mix.
Costco sells
I'm
it.
just going to add just a tad bit to the top for a little bit more flavor.
Okay, T, quit being judgy. She says that's a lot of butter. We're Americans. We use a lot of butter. This makes me think of when I go to Ecuador and I order, I go grande papas de frites, mother effer. And they're like, grande? I'm like, American. Yes. C, fucking grande. Give me a lot of potatoes. They make the best papas de frites. Mad Drop, just keep watching. You'll see. Okay, so we salt and shit. We salt the shit out of that
for a little bit more flavor.
Hey, Night Rider.
Then I have some cheddar cheese, and I'll probably add most of this bag in this bag. No, I'm gonna add the whole thing. It's a regular size bag at the store. So I think it's about 2 cups of cheese. And you can use whatever cheese you like. I just prefer cheddar with my potatoes.
Of course you do.
And I chopped up some green onions. We're just going to add right here to the top. Oh. And y'all, we might be paid a visit from my dog.
We don't care. Just show us the recipe.
She loves to be in the kitchen when I'm cooking.
Don't waste time. Just show us.
So we got everything in there. We're going to put this on high for about 4 hours, and we'll see you guys when we get back. All right, guys. Look at our loaded potatoes. Oh, these look so delicious.
Yeah, but mine were better. Okay. And that's what fucking matters here. Check this shit out. Look at mine. That was mine. The cheese was burnt. I put chives all over it. I covered it in cheese. I covered it with cheese. I covered it with chives. I covered it with boursin and butter. And I'll probably die. Look at that. Ah! Hey, Debbie Gonzalez. Ah! Oh my God. Look at my bowl. I was like, I put sour cream on it. I was like, Mom, I was like, if you don't take a bite of this and say this is the best thing you've ever had, I don't ever want to talk to you again. Look at my bowl. I put sour cream on it. I Americaned the shit out of it. They don't eat like this in Ecuador. Like, they do not fucking eat like Americans. They don't like butter up and like season the shit out of everything and cover it in cheese. You can't even find cheese in Ecuador. It's incredibly rare. One time, Tommy and I ate at a Mexican restaurant and I asked them for sour cream and they were like, sour cream? I was like, sour cream, mother effers. This is America. Hey, Sigrid. And they brought me a bowl of butter, like clarified butter. And I was like, yeah, that's what I wanted with my chips. Get the hell out of here. And then I was like, well, it is their country. Yeah, you could put bacon in this for sure. I would not. We all know why. I don't want to feel like Hannibal Lecter with chunks of meat stuck in my teeth. Look at it. Look at that. The cheese was burnt. Who else loves burnt cheese? Where does the pizza? Oh, all right. Neptune's fine. I guess they have some cheese in Ecuador, but I'm going to tell you right now, they don't like cheese shit up. Like, people aren't dying left and right, like dropping dead in Ecuador of heart attacks and like high cholesterol because they're not eating cheese and butter like we do here. Like, we just walk around all the time just eating cheese and butter. Americans are just like walking fucking sticks of butter with eyeballs. Yeah. Burnt, cheesy. Okay. So you could do ranch seasoning. I thought of that, Chicago Jane. What if we did a cooking channel? I was thinking about this because I was in my kitchen making this shit yesterday and I was like dancing I was so excited. Do they have a cooking channel where people dance? I was like, and then we season the potatoes and squeeze our tits. Yes, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Nora tried it. Well, I don't want to do an actual cooking channel, but what if every once in a while we put some shit together in a crock pot together? And then what if we took a bite of it and then we're like, holy shit. Like I ate that last night and I'm not kidding. All of my haters melted away. My troubles were so far into the distance, I couldn't see them anymore. Like I literally got mad at my mom because she took a bite of it and she was like, it's pretty good. I was like, Diane, are you out of your fucking mind? Are you trying to be a hater? Like, I feel like you're trying to trigger me. It's not going to work. Are there any leftovers? Oh, Lord, yes. And then there's going to be more. I love cooking, Jen Finberg, but the problem is I don't want to cook like healthy shit. I want to make greasy ass cheddar soaked potatoes with cheese dripping off and sour cream and stuffed into my cake hole. Okay, Sage. What if we just every once in a while just popped into the kitchen and just threw some shit together? You could, Renee B. You don't even have to ask. You can just vote. Where did I get the? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Do you hear that? I don't know what that is. Is it a frog? Is it a bird? Is it something crying for help?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Yeah, we looked at it. Okay. Like, what if we did a cooking show? I hate KTG. Like, what if we did cooking? Not a cooking show. I'm not going to do a cooking show. But what if we cooked and we flirted and we ate the food and we talk about it and we got like really excited? I get really excited about food. I get really, it's not reasonable. Like, I can't think of anything else that I get excited about. Nothing. Like there's nothing else for me to look forward to. But then if you like fill my home with the aroma of just American heart attack, just like just the smell of heart attack in the air. Like if you fill my home with that, I'm immediately in a good mood. I'm like, oh my God, what is that? Like I start flirting with the air. I start like fixing my hair. I'm like, what's that smell? What is that? Yeah, it's like it gets you high. If I was rich, I would eat out more often. Like I would totally be like, let's go get a steak, like a really expensive steak. I got to be honest, that's the only thing I miss about my last marriage is he was so overweight. That's all he ever wanted to do was eat out. Like we ate out almost every day. Like I can't imagine the amount of credit card debt that man went into over fucking restaurants. It almost got to a point where I was like, oh, we're going out to eat again. Now I think back on it, like I've eaten out. I mean, I take myself out to lunch sometimes at First Watch, but like going out to a really nice restaurant, no. I bet I do that twice a year with my parents. Holy Lord. I don't get excited. So not everyone flirts with their spice rack. Well, I don't have a spice rack. I have a spice basket. When would you like my heart attack 7 cheese mac? Here's the thing, Mar, I don't want to hurt your feelings. I would rather have your chili rellenos. I know you're not going to believe this because I'm fat. I'm not really a mac and cheese person. And I crave it probably 3 times a year. And the only mac and cheese I really love is like a box. My favorite is Kraft, but if I don't have Kraft, I'll eat Velveeta. That's how I feel about mac and cheese. Like when I go to a restaurant and they have like the fancy breadcrumb mac and cheese, truffle oil, I've never ordered that shit because you know why? It's so heavy and it puts me to sleep. It makes me so tired. I know you would be like, don't potatoes do that? Not the same thing. Potatoes really make me see my future. Potatoes make me envision a world where there's just no more Nazis. Potatoes, Oh my God. I forgot to mention this. This is ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. I went to TJ Maxx today. There's a fucking Chick-fil-A by TJ Maxx. This was worse than any Black Friday sale I've ever seen. There were people in vests and like little weird hats. They looked like airplane people, like helping to land an airplane. They were like, there was 2 blocks. They had to direct traffic coming from 2 different blocks. And the traffic was so long down both sides waiting to go to Chick-fil-A. I was like, okay, the fuck is wrong with people? If you knew the magic potatoes that I had in my refrigerator right now, I don't think you'd be coming here. Chick-fil-A, what am I missing? Okay, well, I guess I get it. I don't like eating meat, and chicken freaks me out. Now, I'll eat it. Huxley likes Chick-fil-A. So if I take him there, I get myself a spicy chicken sandwich. But it's terrifying because you don't know what you're going to fucking bite into. Chicken sandwiches are way more dangerous than chicken nugs. I said it. Fight me. Chicken sandwiches have way more potential to be full of tendons and veins and feet. Yeah, Kiki, I don't get the obsession with Chick-fil-A. If it was so good, I would get it. It's chicken. And sometimes it has tendons in it. And I don't know why you would go back. There were literally air traffic controllers. I was trying to just get to TJ's, and there were literally guys like in vests, and they were like, now I'd like to have that job. Now that I think about it, I'd be like, I would totally do that too, by the way. Like, I would embarrass the shit out of myself. I'd pretend I was directing traffic, and I'd start slow, and then I'd be like, and then I'd pull out a pen and I'd start singing on the street. And then I'd start unbuttoning my shirt. Breakfast chicken biscuits? Get out of here. Who's up that early? Diet lemonade? Look, Nancy, I love you, but that's a stretch, girl. That's more than the prostitutes' vaginas. Diet lemonade? You're going to go sit through a 15-minute line for diet lemonade? I'll take you out to lunch sometime, Nancy. I'll blow your mind. Yeah, Noelle, it was so good. It was so good. Wouldn't that be fun? I suddenly want to apply for, hey, Kat, I want to apply for a job now to like control traffic. I want to be one of those school ladies that wears the vest. And I want to be like, my period's coming. Hey, Ghost Rider. Poor Tommy. I feel sorry for him. Not because he's sick, but because of me. You know that he probably tunes into this shit and he's like, damn, how can I pretend like I don't know her? Like, how can I, like, you know, Tommy isn't going to do his channel anymore and be like, hey, everybody go follow Relatable Reese. You know, he won't. He's going to be like, go check out my brother. Did I have anything with it? With what? Holly? No, I just ate potatoes. What do you mean? That's not a side dish, not in my world. Potatoes are the main event, girl. And that's always going to stay that way. Now, let me ask you this. How do we feel if we change up the recipe only in this way? Kim is blue. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be like really fun to just like confuse the shit out of drivers and be like, and just like go nuts? I dare you to do the TJ Maxx thing. What's the TJ Maxx thing? What is a TJ Maxx thing? Erica? Okay, I have a question. Mar, thank you for paying to say that, but I don't know what that is. I have a question. What if we do the exact same recipe, but we add fucking magic? Like, what if we add cauliflower? Okay. What if we go crazy and we just add broccoli? Like, what if we put broccoli? Okay, I thought about just doing potato. Oh, the air traffic thing. I want to do it. Like, I want to do it bad. Like, wouldn't it be fun? Angie Mo just sent me this. Angie Mo, I'm mad at you right now. Hey, good Marilyn. Like, wouldn't it be fun to do it like full body though? Look, I don't know how to dance, so the haters are going to absolutely run with it. No, I wouldn't do mushrooms with it. I don't know why, but it just doesn't feel right. But I was thinking cauliflower or broccoli with the cheese. Oh, I also added minced garlic. What if like you did full body and you were just like, what if you were like this? What if you were like, what if you just started going nuts and people would be just watching you in their cars? Like people would be like long lines of traffic and you'd be like, what if you just started going nuts? What if you did stuff like that? I kind of want to get hired for that. Yeah, I put a shit ton of garlic in there. Oh, I love these pants, Tamber June. They're my favorite pants. Oh, what a time to be here. You know they're going to clip the shit out of that, and I can't wait to not watch. No, I wasn't having a seizure, Madrop. I'm just an ex-Scientologist that doesn't know how to be like, I don't know how to dance. I don't know how to. Please come to my place and we will interpretive dance about cooking or controlling traffic. It's just how I get it home. That's how I get it home. That's how I am in my kitchen. Thanks, Jody. That's how I am in my kitchen. My pants are from a designer, and I don't know if she's still in business. The designer is M Square, like the word square. And I don't know what's so special about these pants, but I bought 3 pairs because the store was going out of business. Like Jeff and I weren't even married yet. But the reason I love them, I have Chihuahua legs. I have a Chihuahua inseam. And these are short. Like they fit my legs. And they're a lantern pant. I don't know if you know what that means, but like the bottom is shaped weird. And it just makes it a little fancy. I love you, Tamber June. Mar Lugo, here's to dancing. Love how you can make fun and not care. Oh, I don't give a shit. I love having fun. I love dancing. I dance all the time. I danced at TJ's today. They played a good song and I was like right in the middle of looking at shit and I was like, I don't care. I don't care about that. Guys, that's what I really wanted to talk about actually. And Mara, thank you for your super chat again. People care. People give way too much of a shit about what other people think. Like, I guarantee you, Marilyn's biggest short, her next biggest short is going to be me doing that. And to me, that's sad because I had so much fun. I just like being silly. I like having fun. I don't care what people think. I don't care if people are like, ooh, she looks like she gained weight. Ooh, ew. You can't hit me with any of that. It doesn't matter. Like none of that really matters. Do Tommy and I go dancing? I wish I would. Yeah, Chicago Jane. But I was thinking this today. So I was at TJ's and I walked over to Target because it's right next door. And Huxley had a list of shit he needed. So I was like, okay, instead of ordering it on Amazon, I'll just go over to Target. He needed like toothpaste and floss. Okay, Liz Tricks, text me about it. Did I add the Boursin cheese during? I just threw it. I kind of crumbled it up and I just threw it all over the top and it just cooked with it. I cooked it for like 5 hours, but my crock pot's broken. You're supposed to cook it for 4 hours on high. Thank you, Heather Huckleberry. So I was leaving Target and I was noticing it's summertime. So like, yeah, confidently awkward that's it right there, Sophia. Confidently awkward. I have gained so much confidence in myself that like nobody's going to make fun of me. Yeah, like go ahead, like make all the videos you want. No one's going to make fun of me. I know what I look like. I know that I just danced on camera. Do you think you caught me doing that? I know I did it. But I was watching these, like it's summertime and there's a lot of like younger kids all over the place, which sucks. I'm like, get me out of here. Amy Knight, it doesn't call for it anyway, so don't worry about it. I just buy it when it's on sale at Costco. And it goes good in recipes. I make stuffed peppers with it, which is really good. Thank you, Just Joan. That's a beautiful thing to say. Hey, Debbie, loving life. Your son is moving to Overland Park, Kansas Saturday for his new job. That's where my house was. I love Overland Park, Kansas. It was an amazing place to live. He's going to love it. It's a beautiful city. Good for you, Tamber June. So I was watching these girls. I was watching a lot of young girls. There was a ton of young girls today, like in pairs, and they were walking around Target. I feel like there's always kids at Target. They were walking around Target and TJ Maxx, and they were like cute. All of them were really cute. But I mean, we're talking like probably like 17 to 19, 20. Not all of them were probably in school. Some of them looked like they were around 20. They were all super cute, very, very like dressed well girls. But what I noticed was they had zero confidence, and they should have had all the confidence in the world. They were beautiful, every single one of them. But I noticed something. When I was walking to my car, I thought, oh my God, that's it. I would never go back. I would never reverse in time ever, because I noticed something. Like all of them were kind of talking like they were all unsure of themselves. They were extremely unsure of themselves. You understand what I'm saying? Like a bunch of them were like, so much so, have you ever heard people who are younger talk with an affectation where they talk like this because like they're not even like, they don't even know who they are yet, and like it's cooler to like sound like this, and like just like, do you ever meet people like that who like, you know, that's not how they talk, they're just doing it? I don't know that I would call it self-centered. I think it's insecure. I don't think it's self-centered. I think it's insecure. I think you don't know who you are, so you adopt and you put layers on yourself of what you think society wants you to be. I know, Joanne Hawley, I think so too. But like what people expect you to look like or act like or sound like. And we've all seen people like that. A lot of people are kids who do that, but there's also younger people like in their 20s and 30s who they totally like, I don't know, like whatever you think, like that's not how they really talk. They'll get their footing. They'll figure it out and get centered. Hey, Cruel Spark. Yeah, they cunny Lou. I'm not even mad at them for it. They just don't know who they are. Whenever I see a girl talk like that, I'm like, she just doesn't know herself yet. Like, it's almost kind of a beautiful thing. I'm like, she'll get there. Like, she just doesn't know who she is yet. And why would she? To be honest, why the fuck would we expect anyone to know who they are at 21, 25, even 30? Like, did you really have your footing? Were you centered by the age of 30? Did you know who you were? I didn't. I didn't step into a more confident me until my later 30s. And then now I'm going to be 42 in a couple weeks. Now is where it's at for me. I love you, Amy Knight. It makes me mad that Scientology kept you from us for so long. It makes me mad too, babe. Thank you for saying that. What a sweet pea. Yeah, they're just not comfortable in their skin yet, Nancy. It's annoying. Don't get me wrong. Like girls who talk like this, it's like, I really want to say to them, but it's like saying to a smoker, those are bad for you. Like, what is getting delivered? What did I order? I don't even want to, it's like telling a smoker those things will kill you, because people have to learn in their own time, right? Like when the teacher is ready, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Oh, my vitamin D. I'm like, what did I order? Why is Amazon here? I ordered a new vitamin D, and it was highly rated and it wasn't as expensive as the last one. I got that brand just in case if anyone's ever tried it. That just got delivered. I'm feeling better taking vitamin D every day and I just ran out. Offensive line Mama Jules, thank you for becoming a member. And I'm sorry I assumed you were a hater. Thank you. You're in it for the long haul now, girl. Yeah, Abdazzle. So it's like, I don't judge people as much as like in the past, I would have been like, you don't really talk like that. Like almost shaming them. But it makes me think of almost like Marilyn. Does she know she's so fucking hateful and gross? Oh, good. Thanks, Neptunes. Thank you, offensive line Mama Jules. That's amazing. I'm like, does she even really know she's being this hateful? Does she know that she's trying to be this damaging? Or, guys, benefit of the doubt for a minute. Does she think she's helping? That would be wild, but she could. What if she really thinks that she's helping and I'm the bad guy? She could. I don't know. Then, you okay there, Jengies? It doesn't make a difference. What I'm trying to say is people, you have to let people be who they are. Even if it's an affectation or some weird persona or like a character they're playing, it's all performative. We've seen that before. And it no longer makes me mad, but it makes me feel so grateful. I feel, Mrs. Carson, I think you're going to notice a difference. Ever since I started that a month ago, I've been taking vitamin D for a month. I feel less tired. I also started last week at Costco. They had a sale on magnesium and I Amazoned it and it was like a really good brand. And I've been taking 2 every night before bed. And I swear to God, I'm sleeping better. Here's the thing. I am very grateful in my skin right now. I have never been happier to just be me. And I don't know if you guys can tell, there's a difference. I've noticed it even in the last 8 weeks. There's some kind of newfound confidence in me. Like even streaming, I feel way more confident and in control of myself when I stream. And you might go, really? Because you just danced like a fool. That I don't know, but we have a lot of nurses in the chat. They'll probably know. Vitamin D with K, you told me this. Baby Steps, you told me about it. And thank you. I love you, Baby Steps. Thank you for your super chat. Thanks, Sophia. I truly, thank you, Tamber June. I truly have cut all the strings and tethers attached to giving any kind of a shit about what anybody thinks. Like, I'm not going to tell you the depth of it, but like the other day I was it wasn't the other day. It was probably a couple weeks ago. I was texting something with Tommy and we don't fight anymore. Like we don't even really argue anymore. If we do, it's way more respectful. He's way more like, you do your thing. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But he was being very passionate about something. And he was like, this is how I'm going to handle this from now on. And I wrote him back and I said, I respect your decision. That's fine. And he goes, I'm not going to change it. So this is how I'm doing things. And I said, I respect that. I said, I'm not going to be doing that though. I won't be going in that direction. You can go in that direction. However, I will not. And he didn't care at all. He was like, okay, that's fine. But I cared. And I was like, damn, good for me. I have never talked to a man like that. I have never once talked to any man I've been in a relationship, been married to. I have never once been like, you can do that. I'm not doing that. Like, it was such a freeing, I was like, damn, I really am. I feel really whole with myself. Like, when I saw those girls today and they were like, like they were just so bobblehead, like walking around, which is fine. But I looked at them and I was like, damn, I'm glad that's not me. Like, I don't feel unsure anywhere I go. I don't. Hey, babe. Did I ask you to point to change or say that this is something that I hope you were going to do? Bingo. No. And that's what I was just saying. Tommy is, how many times a month now do you say to me randomly, Tommy will go, I love who you are. And I'll go, what? Like, we'll just be in the middle of talking and he'll go, I love letting you just be yourself. Like he doesn't even say letting, he'll say watching you. He'll go, I love watching who you are and just watching you grow and like make your badass decisions. And I'm always like, thank you, babe. You don't know what you don't know. Shame that we have to stumble before we get what really matters. Yeah, I'm just saying, I feel so good calling my own shots. But here's where it really matters in public. It matters in public because we all feel like we're kind of the king of our own shit at home. But now I go out in public that way. I'm very sure of myself. And I'm very like, if somebody, for instance, tried to make me do something or approach me, I would have no problem being like, you're overstepping. Love you, bunny. He's sleeping a lot, you guys. He's just really tired. I have no problem anymore being like, that's a no from me. I had somebody reach out to me 6 to 8 months ago, and they made me so uncomfortable. Okay. Hey, Hope. And I didn't deal with it how I would have dealt with it now. So I had someone from the channel, I would never name them, that's not the point, reach out to me, and they were like, hey, I'm coming to Nashville in a couple weeks. I had never met this person in person. And they were like, I'm coming to Nashville. I'd really like to hang out with you. And I was like, that happens sometimes where someone will come through and I'll meet them for lunch. And I don't mind doing that. But this particular person was like, I'd love to hang out. This was a female, by the way. It wasn't a man. But they said, I'd love to hang out. And I said, okay. Like I was a little hesitant because I didn't know what hang out meant. Like going to lunch is one thing. I don't mind doing that. But like, if I don't know you, I don't really want to do more than that. And this person said, we're going to go into the bars downtown and we're going to, I'm going to like show you like an experience of like going to bars, bar hopping. And she was like, and we're going to karaoke. Not my thing. Never going to be my thing. And I was super clammed up about that. And I was like, thank you, Debbie Gonzalez. I was like, yeah. I said, I would meet you for lunch. I said, but I'm not gonna do the bar thing now. And I said, and I would not karaoke. Like, I know I sing on my channel, but I would never go to a bar and karaoke. You'll never see me doing that. And this person wrote me back, and said, oh, I'm not asking, you're doing it. Who talks to people like that? I don't talk to my son like that. Yeah, Nancy, I don't not give people choices. And it is fucking weird when people, I don't know if maybe she was trying to be funny, but she was being Jeff about it. She was like, oh, I'm not asking. She was like, we're doing it. And I was like, and I didn't answer. I didn't respond because I was so uncomfortable. That's the old me. That's how I dealt with things. Like people would cross my boundaries and I'd be like, like it was so awkward for me. Now, I don't know what changed this, by the way. Like I woke up different one day, like not that long ago. And now, if that were today, if that person reached out and said the exact same thing, I would write back and go, well, now unfortunately, I'm not going to meet you at all because you just made me feel really uncomfortable, not giving me a choice. You know, that's overstepping. And now I'm not going to meet with you at all, but thank you for watching my channel. Like it was so cringy weird to be like, oh, you're doing it. Now, they could have been kidding. I know, Armine, it's so uncomfortable when human beings try to make you choiceless. And I think women get that a lot. I think a lot of women get like cornered or pressured into feeling like we're in trouble or we don't have a choice. I know my last marriage, I would say, well, I don't want to. And he would go, oh, I'm not asking. You don't have a choice. There's no asking. Like I used to be like, I can go by myself. And he would say, if I don't go with you, you're not going. So it was so like feeling. It's like like I can't breathe. Why would you do that to a grown ass adult? Why would you even do that to a child? Nobody, I don't care if you're 5 or 100. Nobody likes to be fucking given zero choices and backed into a corner. Like, newsflash, people don't like when you take away their freedoms. People don't like when you minimize their fucking ability to make choices, and it's weird. I don't do that to Huxley. I'm his mom. Like, I think moms do it to their kids. I don't even do that to my son. I'm never like, well, too bad. Like, I don't even do that to my kid. You know why? Hey, Don Clark, because I don't want it done to me. That's what I was saying about Tommy yesterday. I was like, I would never be like, nope, you're not doing that. Now, I might say to Tommy, babe, we've got to come up with something we can agree on here because I don't like that. I don't like that outcome. But there's no way I'm going to stomp my foot down and be like, you're not doing that. Says who? Says you? Watch me. Like, I don't know this newfound confidence I have. Oh my God. Let me read this super chat and then I gotta tell you guys what was said to me the other day and it freaked me out. Celebrating you feeling the confidence. So exciting to watch you grow, my friend. Liz Tricks, thank you for celebrating me and super chatting me for that. That was so nice. I love you, Liz. Mars has just realized that when I get ready with you in the background, it goes by faster. Well, then do it more often with us because I love seeing you. Thank you for your super chat, Mar. Baby steps, that person way overstepped. You've got to let go of the locks you had put on yourself by Scientology and abusive relationships. Take note, people, what Baby Steps just said. Let go of the locks you've had put on yourself by Scientology and abusive relationships. It's not just Scientology. Women, I feel like in general, feel like we get locked up over things. Thank you for the super chat, but more importantly for that lesson, Baby Steps. So I get this, I feel this confidence, right? Somebody sent me an email the other day and it probably was a hater. Maybe not. I don't know. And they said, good for you. Like basically making your own decisions now and like being in charge of your life. It was kind of that backhanded thing like the person yesterday. And they said, now what you need to worry about is you becoming your own God and being very holier than thou. And I was like, I don't want control over others. I don't want to tell other people what to do and run other people's lives. I'm just running my own. I'm in charge and in control of my own life now. Alicia, yeah. I was like, it's not like I'm confident enough now that I'm like, now you do this and you do that and I'll do my thing. Like, I'm not fucking egomaniac. Like, I was like, thanks. I'm not worried about like becoming too confident, so confident that I'm like like a god. That's such a weird thing. No, you know what happened? I found my ability to make my own decisions, which is exactly what every person should be doing. I just found my normal. That's all. I just found my normal. I didn't like I didn't swing too far that now I'm like the best that's ever been. And I'm just this fucking egomaniac. Like, it's not that either. Yeah, it was weird, Nancy. I was like, thanks. I don't know what that means. Like, am I rubbing you guys the wrong way now? Am I just like, kiss my ass because I'm so good at everything? No, I still have the same low self-esteem. But what's changed for me is I don't let people walk all over me anymore. I don't let people come to me and be like, hey, you're going to set you on fire to keep me warm. Okay. That's just the way it is. You teach people how to treat you. People will fucking ask, you'll give an inch and they'll take a mile. If you let them, people will walk all over you. Oh my God, Roberta, I get emails that are creepy all the time. People will walk all over you if you allow it. I just stopped allowing it. Like, I do not let people get away with shit anymore. And you know what else is the beauty of that? It sure thins out your friends. You get rid of the people that weren't meant to be in your life, because when you do change and you don't allow people to walk all over you, the ones who enjoyed walking all over you will be like, you're a lot different and I don't like it. Yeah, because I don't let people take advantage of me anymore. And I assure you, people were taking advantage of me and people were being, well, you've seen it. Some of it has made it to the internet, right? Like people who go, well, I'm just going to try to bully you now into submission by starting a channel and hating you. Okay. Good luck to you. We'll see how that goes for you. Cause I don't feel like that's going to go in your favor either. So you're saying that you were my friend and cared about me so much that now that we're not friends, you're going to show text messages and receipts. That makes you look like a really good person. Yeah, Joan Marie. Mad Drop. Some people are serial boundary breakers. Yes, they weren't meant to be in your life. Thanks, Yadira. I also just think, thank you, Jan. Hey, Brock. Yeah, Heather. Nancy, conditional friendships are not friendships. Reese, you were so much more confident than when you started. That's a beautiful thing to be proud of. Thank you, Jan. I just notice it more in public. Even in public, like with complete strangers, I just notice, you know what's different about me is I notice that there's room for me too. If that makes sense. When I used to go out in public or be around people, even if it was like a gathering of people, this is what I would do. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Hi, I'm Reese. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Like I was awkward and I constantly apologized for like taking up space. And I constantly apologize because I might say a joke that someone goes, oh God, like my ex-husband, Jeff, that would happen every gathering we went to. I would be myself like I'm being now. And he'd be like, oh God, I'm sorry. Sorry for my wife. And then I would be like, sorry for being myself. I'll just shrink down now. Like, I don't do that anymore. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm not sorry for who I am. And exactly, Sophia. I learned a lot of that from you, Sophia, but I'm like, I'm going to be here too. There's plenty of room. It's kind of like YouTube. Marilyn and her shitty, disgusting pedophile friends try to bully me and Lindsay and Nora off the internet, off of YouTube, because they try to go, there's no room for you bitches here. Oh, well, we're going to make room. I assure you, we're going to make plenty of room for all of us so we can coexist. And that's the difference. That's what it is. I don't do that like, sorry. I even would do that with my body language. I would be like, sorry. Remember my very first stream I ever did with Aaron? I was like this. I was like, you can tell in people's body language. Like I always would do that. I'd be like, sorry. Like it was too much. I did it all the time. And now I just noticed recently that like, I don't do that anymore. I stand up straight. And if anybody like makes me feel less than, or I even get some kind of a weird attitude or look from someone, I'm like, I'm sorry. Is there a problem? Good. Are we good? Okay, good. Like, I'm not trying to start shit with people, but I certainly like, hey, April, my God, I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome over, my friend. Yeah, that's it. I don't apologize for being myself anymore. I'm not sorry for who I am. I'm not committing crimes. I'm not hurting anybody, and I'm not trying to hurt people. I'm not trying to push boundaries. So it's like, I can be here too. You know, I feel like a lot of the world is like, I want to say high school, but I only made it to 9th grade. But if I had to imagine, and based on movies I've seen, like a lot of the world is very like people just judging. It's like, you can judge all you want, but I'm still going to exist and I'm still going to be here. So you're just going to piss yourself off. That's how I feel about people now. I'm like, you can piss your own self off. Like you can stand there and fucking pout and piss yourself off, but you're not going to make me feel small. You're not going to make me feel less than. You're not going to make me feel any kind of weird way about my existence. That's what it is. Yeah, it's Mean Girls. Yes. Mad Drop. It's me. It's a mean girl behavior. It's this like, and you know why they're that way? That's Marilyn Honig in a nutshell. This is Marilyn Honig. What are you doing here? You don't belong here. That's Marilyn Honig. You know what that is? Insecurity. Insecurity. You can say jealousy. I don't even think jealousy. I think insecurity. There are a lot of unhealed, traumatized, walking around triggered all day, insecure people. She doesn't even go here. Insecure people out there. And what do? They have to make you feel less than because they feel less than. So they have to do it to you too. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of fucking people. I'm the opposite of that. You know this because I have a YouTube channel going, hey, April's here. Welcome in. Look, we got a new person. Wow, look, Neptunes. Like, I'm the opposite of that. Everybody belongs in my circle. I want every single one of you to feel seen and heard. You'll never see me being like, you don't belong here. Never, never. I want everybody to feel like they are warm and they belong here and they're getting a little hug, right? Yeah, King's kid. And I go so far as to say, not the pedophiles, but when Marilyn, let's say I don't know this woman's life. I just see what I see. If she gets kicked to the curb and she has you got to think about this. Let me read Baby Steps of Super Chat. I have to step out. Oh, okay. Continue with being confident. I know you are proud as you should be. I'm proud. I love you, Baby Steps. Okay. She's probably gone. I love her. Thank you, Baby Steps, for the Super Chat. Marilyn's only friend. I want you guys to, I've been thinking about this since last night. Hey, Diane Miller. Her only friend. Hey, Riley's Human is a Nazi racist who was so uncool that he had to make up a story that he went to prison to sound cool. You get that, right? That's why he's tripling down, making like 15 videos a day now of Tommy. And he's like, and they're just going to keep coming. Why? Because he has to take the attention off the fact that we're like, hey, where'd you go to prison? Oh, we forgot you made that up, you spineless pussy, right? That guy had to make up that he did time and he went and got Nazi tattoos on the streets to look like he did hard time and joined a gang. That's the saddest thing I can think of. The second saddest thing, actually probably the equal saddest thing, is that Marilyn Honig's only friend on earth is him. A woman-hating Nazi racist that made up that he went to prison. Thank you, Mrs. Carson. Think about that for a minute. That's her friend. She said it the other night. She was like, he's a good friend of mine. That's the saddest fucking thing I can think of. That is the saddest thing I can think of, that your only friend is a guy who hates you. Let's face it, he hates her. He makes fun of fat women. He calls them pigs. He hates children. He's got pedophile behavior. He hates Black people. That's your only friend? You think that guy likes you? You think he's fond of you? You think Duncan and him are just chumming it up? That guy hates himself. Do you know that no one is ever going to like anyone more than they like themselves? You got to like yourself and love yourself before you're going to love someone else more than you. That guy fucking hates himself. You think he loves you, Marilyn? You think you guys are friends? You're not. And when you figure that out, and when there's nowhere else to go, and you're backed into that corner, he hates gay people. He hates every group of person, Mad Drop. He hates everything. I would too, if I was on the internet making money and trying to be cool and saying I went to prison when I didn't. That's some embarrassing shit. Hey, David Booley, when you finally figure it out and the chips are down and you realize your friends were not your friends. April, I thought you already were a member. Thank you for being a member, my friend. I'm happy to see you, April. I will not gloat when she figures out, when she hits rock bottom and she finally figures out none of these people were truly supporting her. They were using her, egging her on, trying to make the hate machine go. When she finally wakes up one day, and she will, it'll happen. It's just like an abusive relationship, right? No, they don't value themselves, Jody, but it's like an abusive relationship, right? When you have a friend who's in one or you know somebody who's in one, it's the same thing as telling a smoker those are dangerous for you. You're going to get cancer. You cannot tell a woman or a man you're in a relationship with a bunch of red flags. They don't see it when they're in it. A fish didn't discover water because they're too much in it. Okay. Eventually, he or she sees the red flags and goes, fuck this, I'm done with this relationship. It might take 15, 20 years, right? But eventually, people see for themselves. Eventually, smokers go, these things are going to kill me, I'm done. Eventually, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Okay. We can't force that to happen with Marilyn or anybody. No, Hope, it's next Sunday. I will never make fun of her for it. If Marilyn goes crashing down and like she's bawling on YouTube and everybody's left her and she has no friends and she realizes she was used and people are mean to her and attacking her, I won't laugh at that. I won't think it's funny because I'm not a mean girl. I'm not the girl that's going to be like, ha ha. That's not my fucking get down. I will welcome her here. I know you guys are not cool with that, but I will. I will say you have a place here because now that you finally see that you were used and hopefully you go back to your old content and you weren't bad at it, you will be welcome here. I would be, hey, Mischief, I would be happy to talk to her privately. I would talk to her on the phone. I would talk to her here. I would welcome her here. After all the fucking damage she's tried to do, I would say, no one's laughing at you here. No one's going to make fun of you for what happened to you. You're welcome here. I know you won't take me up on that, but that's the thing. Everybody's welcome here. And they want to call us mean over here and cult group and, bullies. It's simply not true. I am not ever going to go to a public place or come on YouTube and be like, you don't belong here. I'm not that person. I'm the opposite. You belong here. Come sit with us. The water is warm. Come on in. I do not fucking tolerate people who try to isolate people and go, you're ugly. You're not like us. You don't look like me. You're not special. I don't like that. And Marilyn tries to do that to us all the time. And it shows. And eventually she'll crash out or burn out, or she'll just stop, or something bad will happen to where it'll shake her enough to go, I was used. They used me. I was just an attack dog. And I mean that. I mean that. She would be welcome here. Hey, Nicole Hazel Miller's husband. She would be welcome here. And I would be happy to talk to her on the phone and keep it completely between us. Like, I know she won't take me up on that, but I would not get off to her pain. I would not feel glad that she's realizes that she's been in a Nazi cult for the last couple of years. I think she might be starting to see it because she disavowed herself from Goot. Love you, Just Joan. She finally called that he is a disgusting person. I personally think she said it to save herself because she got caught. But she also might really think he's gross. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't think that guy is a worthless piece of shit. My new favorite quote, if it costs you your peace, yes, it's too expensive. Absolutely, Styro. And I love that quote. I've heard it before. Thank you for your super chat. Thanks for empowering people. Boundaries are so important. T, it's a fact, girl. And I love that you're a part of it with us. Thank you. Thank you for being a member. April, I don't understand. Did April just become a member, but now she's been a member for a month? Okay. Thank you, April, for being a member. She said what? Rachel, I don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, because here's the bottom line. We're all going to be dead soon. I love that, Jason. Thank you. Thank you, Jason. We're all going to be dead soon. And when I say soon, I mean 100 years from now, all of us will be dead. And Yes, Rachel. And I think about that because I'm just now kind of starting my life, getting out of Scientology and figuring out what I like, what I don't like, finding my confidence, finding my boundaries, my bearings. No, Susie still loves them. Hey, Lisa. And I go back to what we've always stood on this channel, which is the highest currency to me in this world. And I mean this is like the highest, most important currency is how you make a person feel. And do you, more important for me, this is just my own definition. Do you make people feel safe or unsafe? There's two different types of people. Mar is different. Yeah, Mar. I know, Mad Drop. It was weird and gross. It was creepy. Do you make people feel safe and like wanted, needed? Or do you make them feel small, minimal, like they don't belong, and unsafe? Because I never have been that girl. I have never been the girl that's like, you can't sit with us. I have never, probably because I've never really had true friends until now. So I didn't really grow up with that, like mean girl shit. Like Scientologists are mean, but not in that way. They all welcome you under the weird Scientology umbrella. We're all the same. We're judging the outside world. So it's not like that in Scientology where it's like, you can't sit with us unless you're in lower conditions and you're in trouble. Thank you, Diane Miller. Yeah. And so I just think that the fact that I never felt safe as a child, I raised myself. I had my animals. I had George Carlin. So I never felt safe as a kid. Like as far as like with people, I felt safe with myself. I always wanted friends. I always wanted parents that wanted me. I always wanted to be with people. I like people. Like I always felt safer and warmer with people than just being isolated and alone. But if you find people that are like, ew, we don't want you around here, those are the worst kinds of people. Those are bullies. And I've never been that person. I've never had that personality. I've been shitty to people, but not like that. I don't feel like you're not accepted in, but you can come in, but you're unaccepted. Like, fuck that. I don't do that. And that's exactly what Marilyn is doing. She wasn't like that in the beginning, but was that an act? And is this the real Marilyn? We don't know because we don't know who she is. Or is this an act, but that was the real Marilyn in the beginning? I don't know. And it really doesn't, like, it's not going to make a difference either way because she's going to probably continue to just be a full-blown hater. But I was thinking that today when I was driving home from TJ's. I thought, Jesus, these are fucking old, way older than me. These people are 20 years older than me. Adults with children and grandchildren bullying single moms on the internet and their children. Gross. It really grossed me out. I was driving and I was like, ew. Like when you look at it like that, it's like these are full grown, like fully fucking functioning, like done growing human beings, like past midlife, like in their 50s, 60s, bullying and taunting and teasing and going after a 16-year-old boy. Like the insecurity, that's to me just total insecurity. It screams insecurity. It's like, were you not hugged? Like, were you not, I wasn't hugged. But it's like, what the fuck happened to you? You have children. Like you have your own kids. And instead you spend like hours and hours a day after day for years bullying strangers on the internet. Hey, Maisie. No, you don't have to start from the beginning. We're about done, Maisie. By the way, while you guys are here, hit subscribe, please. I don't think you're all hitting subscribe. My number either doesn't change at all or it goes down. I never gain subscribers. Oh, it went down. Since this stream, I've lost 4. Now, I don't know that that means people went, fuck you, I hate you, and unsubscribed. I think YouTube does a cleanse and it unsubscribes people. Will you check to make sure that you're subscribed? I've lost 4 people since we started this stream. It's hard to comprehend that grown-ass adults can be that way. Well, Joanne, like when you really break it down, it is. Thanks, Jody. It's weird because these are grown-ass adults. Like these are people in their 50s and 60s. What are you doing? We're not going to talk them out of it. I'm not here to try to negotiate. You keep showing your ass. Like you guys have shown that you're pedophiles. Literally, you've shown pedophile behavior. It's been reported to all kinds of authorities, your behavior. Like keep shining. keep shining that behavior. My guess is you guys are being watched at this point. You're probably being monitored with the illegal pedophile behavior you showed last week. Thank you, Jody. Hey, wow, Topsy. I've been lurking today and I resubscribed. I love you too. I haven't seen you in so long. Wow. You know who I thought left me, and I have told Tommy this? Someone needs to hit subscribe. No one's doing it. Do you guys remember Down's mom? Does anybody remember Down's mom? She's been with us a long time. And Tommy and I met her at a meetup in Kansas City. We met her at a barbecue restaurant. She drove like 5 hours to meet us with her husband. And her husband was a war veteran for our country. He had PTSD. I'm not going to go super into it, nor do I wouldn't anyway. But he was so kind and he drove her 5 fucking hours to meet us. And it took a little bit of time to warm him up. Like he definitely like was a soldier for our country. And thank you, Roberta, for checking. And they shared with us many stories of like just trauma that this man went through to serve our country. And I was just like, Tommy and I were both crying through the stories. We were sitting in this restaurant listening to his stories and crying. He was so kind. He was so gentle. He was all heart, but it took him a minute to warm up. Okay. Love you, teacher, mama life. And she disappeared. She'd been with us for a couple of years and I never saw her again. And I was so sad about it. And I asked Tommy, I was like, what happened? I hate it because I assume people crossed over to the dark side. And I'm like, certain people, I'm like, whatever. I don't think they ever talked to me. But if we were to lose most of the names, I would die if we lost hope between the dreams. Joan Marie, I'm looking at all Topsy, I thought we lost. Thank you, Topsy. You guys mean a lot to me. Like you matter to me big time. I got an email from her the other day and she was like, I just want you to know I love you. She was like, I love Tommy. And I read the email to Tommy and he cried. Now he cries over everything right now, but she said, I just want you to know, I still think about that day that we met. And she said, you were both so kind to my husband. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so happy to hear from her because people like that, it's like, what happened to them? It really keeps me up at night when I don't see you guys anymore. If there's like I thought we fucking lost Mar Lugo once. And I was like, you're kidding me. Like, I assumed that you guys just switched to the hate side. And I'm like, God, I'm going to miss that person. Like, I really liked that person. Why? I can't believe the people who switch over to the hateful side. Some of them like really go out on a limb to hate Tommy and I. Do you know how many of those people, like not that it matters. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm like, do you know how many of them, like we actually spoke to behind the scenes? Like Tommy has put hours into helping some of them. Do you know how many of them that we gave money to? Like a bunch. We gave money to so many people that were like, hey, we're struggling. We need this for our GoFundMe. I lost my job. Like that was the old days. But it bums me out when I see people who are like, Tommy and Reese are fucking disgusting. I'm like, we loved you. That bums me out. Like, if you want to leave, leave. But it makes me think of Angel. It's like, I never did anything to you. We never had anything bad happen between, hey, Heather, between us. And yet you go over to these racist channels and you're like, mudflap cunty Reese. And I'm like, really, girl? Like, we never had anything but kind words between us. Really? Sierra Terry, I know you are. And I know your schedule at this point. What's funny is like, Sierra Terry's a great example. I met her in person. I love her. I love her husband, Tommy. I know I'm not going to lose her because I know her schedule. I don't see her that often. It's like Debbie Love and Life. I love Debbie Love and Life, but I don't get to see her every day, so I don't panic. If suddenly Armine, Liz Tricks, Baby Steps, Joanne Hawley, if one of those ladies just like disappeared, that would rip my fucking heart out. Baby Steps, speak of the devil. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Look at April did too. That is so nice of you guys. Thank you. April, it's so good to see you. The first day I met a woman on the lifeboat, I paid to have her daughter's body brought home so that she would not be put into a potter's grave. She now calls me a grifter. Yep, that is a fact. She goes all over the internet calling Tommy a grifting piece of shit, and he paid to have her daughter's body shipped home. That's a true story. Vince, they're just randomly assigned by YouTube when you gift memberships. They don't get to pick. That's a fact. I could name the 10 people that we gave money to. Some of them, hey, Molly Moon. Some of them I gave money individually on my own. Some of them Tommy and I gave money to. And oddly enough, every single one of them are fucking haters. Isn't that weird? Those are the people who are like grifting. I'm like, what? Like, you started a GoFundMe because you needed a new car. We gave you money for it. Another one started a GoFundMe because she lost her job. We gave her money for it. Another person, I could name all of these people. I'm not going to. Another one reached out to me and Tommy and said her electricity was shut off and she was a single mother and needed money. We sent her $100. We don't talk about that. I'm not going to name these fucking people because I don't care. Money is money. You need it, you give it. You need it, you take it. Like, I had the money to give, so I gave him the money. I don't want it back. There were no strings attached. There was none of that. But it's like odd to me that you fucking go crazy and go on the internet and go, they're grifting, lying con artists. Like, that's so weird. I know, Nancy, I would fucking die if I lost you. I really would. Like, we've been together for 3 years. Imagine what it's going to be like at 5, 8. I don't want to lose you guys. If I lose you, I lose you. I've lost enough people that it leaves a hole, but I'm also like, I expect it. I've lost so many people in Scientology. It's like, I know it's going to happen. I know little by little, like some people are going to leave. It sucks though. I understand, Topsy, and I do that for your mental health. Always put your mental health first. She told me 2 months later that she was in really bad shape and sent me a picture of 8 watches. So I sent her cash for the watches. I didn't want them, but I bought them. She disappeared. Yep. You know why? Because we're the grifters, but you know what? They're fucking flakes. People are flaky. And the other thing that sucks is people can do and say whatever they want on the internet with no accountability, right? So when you have a name like Indigo Rose, right? Then you can go around going, Reese said this and Tommy sent me naked pictures of himself and Reese is disgusting. And like there's no accountability. You can say whatever you want, right? And if you get people to believe you, that's a bummer. Do you know that happens to Tommy and I all the time? Reese did this and Tommy did this and Tommy made me send naked pictures of myself to him. Really? Why haven't you taken that to the police? We're waiting. Do you know that Tommy moved to an entire other country to be left the fuck alone? Do you know that Tommy doesn't answer emails at all anymore? Do you know that Tommy doesn't work with people anymore? Did you know that Tommy used to work with people? Like as a sobriety coach, he would help people and like email with them. He would talk on the phone with some of these people for hours. He doesn't do that at all anymore because he's a scammer and he's going to take your money. And nope. He said, fuck it. He moved to another country. He's out of here. Love you, Heather Huckleberry. So he doesn't do business with anyone anymore. And he just wants to be left alone in Ecuador and do his show. But nope, he's still grifting and scamming people somehow. Yeah. And not to toot my own horn, but we put 133 people in the medical assisted treatment without them paying a dime. Good for you, babe. You're not tooting your own horn. It's a fucking joke. It's a bad joke how they can spin the narrative. No, Topsy, it's important that you guys, I love nothing more than when someone leaves my channel and comes back. Happy Thoughts did that. And comes back and goes, hey, I had to take a break. I had to take a hiatus. I either took a break from your channel or YouTube or the internet or social media. Guys, that's called self-care. You should always put you first. Do not put this channel first. Don't put anything like that first. Your mental wellness is always first. Always first. So identify with that 100%. Hey, Poo Poo. Hey, Mama Bear, babe, while you're in here, are you going to put up anything tonight just as an update for people or no? Probably not. Tommy is really tired. I hardly spoke to him today. He's been sleeping. I just thought I'd ask you that here in case people want to know. MJ, did I say hi to you? Love you, MJ. It's April, I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, Topsy, I mean that. I'm glad to see you, but damn, my friend, take care of you first. We will always be here. So know that too. Like, don't feel like you're missing out. If you need to, okay, MJ, if you need to take a step back from me, this community, YouTube, your computer, I don't care. It's not my business. But I do hope that you put yourself first there and take care of your mental wellness. I have to take breaks for my health, and I always miss you, Reese. Yeah, but Hope, I think I know what you mean when you say your health, not just your mental health, but you're also your physical health. I will always be here for you. Just like you're always here for me, Hope. I will always be here. So just know that. And you know what else? Anybody who decided they hated me, like I've had a few of those people too that come back. Like I saw them go be haters. They were loud haters in other chats, and they came back and they were like, hey, Reese, I realized that like these people were bullshitting, and I realized that I felt better and safer in your chat and talking to you and knowing you. And I'm thinking for myself, and I know that you're not who they say you are. And I'm always like, first of all, that is beautiful that like you took accountability and no apology necessary on your end to me. But I love welcoming people back. So if you're watching right now and you're like, man, I wish I could comment, but Reese hates me. I don't. I forgive every single person. Everybody's welcome here, including Marilyn Honig. Okay. That's how far I mean that. That's how far I take that. People are welcome here, and people make mistakes. People change their minds and go, oh my God, Reese is a scammer. I believe it. And then they sit there for 6 months and they feel dirty and gross and all of those hate chats. And they go, I've been watching this for 6 months and they haven't shown me any receipts that she's actually a scammer. I think I'm going to go back to Reese's channel now. And that's happened probably to what, guys? Mods, 10 or 15 people. And they come back and they're like, hey, sorry I hated you and I said a bunch of shit about you. Can I come back? Sometimes they'll email me first. And I'm like, I'm so happy to see you. I don't care what you said. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. Isn't that a Bible story where the dad welcomes the son back and he's like, tonight we celebrate or something? Like, all is forgiven. Like, I don't hold grudges here. You are welcome here. No matter if you left the community and decided Reese is a piece of shit and so are all of her people, you can come back. You can come back. You can also leave. You can also decide you hate me and you can leave too. I'm just saying you're welcome to come back. I don't know because I haven't read the Bible, but Tommy told me that story. Look, it's our Joanne Hawley. I'm not ever going anywhere unless I'm on vacation. I always let you know. Plus, I enjoy it here. Joanne turned in her PTO for her daughter's birthday. She's going to Ontario, remember? So she turned that in and her PTO was approved. Thank you for letting us know, Joanne, but I would absolutely lose my shit if you left me. Like, if you're going to leave me, if you're going to go, hey, Joanne Palmer, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm serious. I don't want to know. I asked my therapist this, and thank you for your super chat, babe. That was very kind. I asked my therapist this the other day. I said, what if I died? He was like, what do you mean? I said, look, I'm getting a zit because my period's coming. I said, what if I died? Like, would you look for me? He was like, no. I was like, is that like laziness? Like, why? What do you mean, no? I said, you wouldn't Google for my obituary? And he was like, no. I said, I fucking spend like 20% of my life Googling for people's obituaries. People I never hear from again. I'm like, I'm going to look up that obituary. Like, did they die or did they just like cut ties with me? I never know. And I said, you're telling me you wouldn't like wonder what the fuck happened to me? Like, what if I go to Ecuador and die? Like, what if something lands on my trailer and I'm dead? He was like, I love you, D. He was like, that's something I would make peace with. I was like, you're a sick asshole. We've been seeing each other for a long time and you just wouldn't look for my body. Like you wouldn't care. Yeah, Tamber June. Yes, I do. West Coast. Yes, I do. I still have it. Hey, Case Face. And Battles, that's really sweet. Here for the long haul. Yeah, per your contract, you're another one. I would be really depressed. I feel like we've been through a lot together, even recently, like with your dad, and you're working with that. I saw your message about the, I'm not going to say it, but the estate sale company. I love that company, by the way. I know them. You know what my therapist said, though? I never bought the grifter thing, but did take breaks. Christine Baker, I love that about you. Take every break you need to take. Like, I will still be here if you decide to come back. Thank you. How come everyone else got to sign an NDA except for me? You're special. I know you're not going anywhere, and I'm going to keep you. You know what my therapist said? And this was some morbid shit. He goes, aw, I have a list of people to call on my fridge if something happens. You are one of my top 5 people to make sure. Oh my God, I love you, Liz Trix. Liz Trix, I will know forever. I might be buried next to her. Yeah, no, Linz, you're just special. Weird Wig, what's wrong? Okay. Hey, Marshall Laird, listen, you guys. I said, so you're telling me if I was dead and like rotting in a trunk to my therapist, I was talking to my therapist. I said, if I'm like fucking stinking and like rotting and there's flies on me, you're not going to think about it? Like you don't care? That makes me feel like you don't care about me. He was like, first of all, I don't. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that, but he probably doesn't. He goes, it's kind of part of my job. And I said, hey, Slucky. I said, what the hell does that mean? You better explain yourself right now. He said, this was sad as shit, you guys. And I never thought of, I want to be a therapist. He goes, I do, thank you, Joan Marie. He goes, I do lose people frequently. And I was like, you treat that many old people? And he was like, no, Reese. And I was like, they all have cancer? He was like, no. I was like, they fell off the back of a cruise ship? They were murdered at a jester party? He was like, no. Hey, Crafty Carrie. I was like, that's a lot of car accidents. And he was like, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, guys, that's morbid. He loses people to them offing themselves. Yeah, Topsy. And I said, really? And he said, absolutely, yes. Over the years, he said, I lose a lot of people to that. And I was like, oh my God, that is so sad. That is so sad. I don't want to be a therapist now because this is the reason I won't go donate my time at a fucking shelter because I don't want to see the sad conditions of the animals and I can't take them all home. Like I would not feel good about someone passing, right? Or that I couldn't fix them. Like I wouldn't be able to live with myself. So he said that. He goes, it's something as a therapist. Is Neptune still in here? He said, it's something as a therapist that I have to live with. He said, it's not easy. Okay. Neptunes, have you experienced this? He said it's not easy, but it's something that you have to, it's like, what do you call that? Like when it's part of the job. What's that term? Help me. I don't know things. I don't have words. It's why doesn't anybody know what I'm trying to say? Are you guys not listening? Yeah, Topsy, I can't do it. What's the word I'm looking for? No, Alicia, when it's like part of the occupational hazard. Yes. I only work with winners, and that's why Shelly is on board. Oh my God, I just got 2 super chats at once. That was wild. Yeah, I know, Beth, but it makes me sad. I want to fix everybody. I want to help everybody. And if I can't, that makes me sad. Vince, in a more less soft way. Yeah, it's an occupational hazard, which just, I can't imagine. Like, but he did say that. He said, it's part of my job. Like, I have to be okay with the fact that he goes, sometimes I never talk to anyone again. And I said, well, you know that I would never do that to myself. So wouldn't you go looking for me? Like, wouldn't you worry about me? You know, I'm not going to off myself. I was like, wouldn't you be worried that I was like in a fucking trunk somewhere? You don't care about me at all. Barbara Waite says, my period's coming. I'm getting needy. I don't see well enough to follow the chat well, but I take comfort in hearing Reese say your names. Stick around. I love you, Barbara. She's been with me forever. I would be bummed if you left me. Please don't leave me, Barbara. I'm not needy. Like, if you guys are going to leave, you're going to leave. But I prefer that you don't. Only because I get close to you. Never had a suicide in all my years of working, but often dreaded. Some have come close. My God, Neptunes. Yeah, Lindsay, it's part of the reality. Hey, Kestrel. It's not, and Barbara Waite, thank you for your super chat. It's not, it's the loss. Like, there she is. I love Debbie Love and Life. I just mentioned you a little bit ago, Debbie, because I was like, I know her schedule and I don't get to see her all the time. So I don't worry about this one leaving me. I don't worry about, like, there was once or twice where I was like, oh my God, we lost Debbie Love and Life. I was like, Tommy, I can't fucking believe we lost her. And then she popped up, and then I got used to her schedule, and I was like, oh, we're not losing Debbie. I love Debbie. I get used to you guys though. And it makes me really sad when one of my sheep leaves the herd and they're like, she's a lying, scamming. Like, why would you think that? I'm not trying to get your money. I don't get it. Like, if you're going to leave for a different reason. Like, you just decided I was ugly. You don't like my fashion choices. That I can live with. Like, if you were like, she just fucking wore too much white and I got tired of it. There just wasn't enough color in her wardrobe and I don't like her voice. That I can accept. Hey, Carolyn Hughes. So I'm way behind as I started at the beginning, but I'm seeing all these comments saying people will never leave you. Just want to make clear, I am relatable, Reese addicted. See, I love her. And I would be very heartbroken if I lost you. I would feel that way about all of you, all of my regulars. You know, if there's one person that pops in every 6 months, I'm not going to notice they're gone because I didn't form a connection. I have formed a connection with every single one of you, and it's not parasocial. Like, my haters love to say that, but it isn't. And they can say it all day in every video they make. That doesn't make it fucking true. Kind of like the curtain beard, chin pubes, said he went to prison. He didn't. Kind of the same thing. He's a liar. Get it? Oh my God, Kat. I forgot that I danced on this. That felt like yesterday. We've been on for a long time, but it's because Tommy's not doing shows. Hey, Sarah from Cali. So I'm like trying to run longer for both of us. I love you guys. Debbie, I love you. You're so cute. Liz Tricks, did you super chat me again? You may not realize this, but unofficially you're kind of therapist. Liz Tricks, thank you for saying that. I don't feel like I am. I'm here to learn from you guys. So to me, that doesn't feel like a therapist. Thank you for your super chat. But if I could have a career, if I could have had a normal life and gone to college, I would have been a therapist. I love hearing people's problems and trying to help them if they want my help. I don't like trying to solve people's problems or give advice that's not wanted, but I love sitting down, listening to something, processing it, and going, let's see what we can do about this to make you a happier person and more confident in yourself. That is my goal with all of you. And I love it. I love it so much. Slucky, thank you so much for your super sticker. I feel like I haven't seen you for a minute. K-States, we wouldn't just look for you. We'd tell Dateline good stuff too. Yeah. We'd also start a GoFundMe for pants for Huxley. That's be more like Case Face. That's what I'm looking for. That's my legacy. I just want to make sure that you start a GoFundMe for Huxley for pants because he just is lacking. Thank you for your super chat. This should provide proof I'm here for. I know you are. So you're another one I'm just sure of, Anna Banana. I don't know why, but I've always felt that way about you. And I love you. Thank you for being a member. I love seeing you in the Zoom calls. Love you too, P. Taylor. You're another one. I know you want. I've formed these connections with all of you, though. I know each one of you in your own unique way. May not be really well, like Sin. I love seeing her, but I don't know a lot about her, but I love seeing her. Like I recognize her. Hey, Colorado girl. Sin just called me a dancing therapist. Yes. Yes. Love you, Buffy. I love new people. I thought you went to walk your dog or go have dinner with your friend or something. Has it just been that long that you're back? She's like, well, you're still yapping your trap. I might as well tune in. I love new people, but it's really cool to go watch 3-year-old replays and see so many of the same faces there. I do too. And if I'm such a bad, hey, Amy Edge, if I'm such a bad person, Marissa Martin, why do we retain all the same fucking people? If I'm such a scam artist, don't you think some of these people might have noticed over the year? Don't answer, Joanne Hawley, Baby Steps, Liz Tricks, Abigail, Jen Finberg. You two, you 3, 5 don't get to answer. But the rest of you, don't you look at your bank accounts and go, Reese isn't taking my money? Alicia, you're not allowed to answer that. April, don't answer that. There's a few of you that give a lot of super chats that I do tend to be draining your. I mean, Liz Tricks has to eat cat food to be here. But the rest of you, I'm not stealing your money. I just steal Joanne Hawley's, Jen Finberg. It's like a fucking few people, right? Liz, Baby Steps, Abigail, what, like 5 of you out of hundreds? I feel like that's fair. Like that's fair. April, I love having you here. I never get to see you. What a little treat. What a baby angel. What a baby button nose. April's a little otter whisker and she knows it. Thank you for your super chat. We stand tall, no turning back. We found the way. Where's Mimi? Oh, I hope her sister's doing well. We haven't seen Mimi for a minute. Hey, laddie, la. Hey, laddie, we stand tall. Dee, 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 dee. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody, hey, laddie, la. Woo! Hey, laddie, he stands tall. Hate the cult. Don't hate the song. I don't want to hear about it. Don't leave shit comments about it. It's a great song. See Kim is Blue. It's a banger. Thank you, Case Face. Knowing the truth will set us free and take us from clear to eternity, to a future we thought would never be. We stood tall. Yes, we did. Now your legacy is secure, for we'll keep your vision pure. We stand tall, no turning back, no turning, found the way, we stand tall, forever strong, forever, he lives on. See, Baby Steps gets it. We are not taking, we are giving. I love you, Baby Steps. I really mean that. I love you. Thank you for the super chat. You mean the world to me. You don't have to do that, but thank you. Amy Edge, it's good to see you. I hope that, did you have a date the other day? You had to leave either for a phone call or a date. I don't know if it was with Jerry, so I don't want to name names, but thank you for your super chat. Because I love when you sing We Stand Tall, Cat, and I love you just because you're cute and you have really cute throw pillows on your couch. Thank you for your super chat. I clapped like you could see me. That's okay. Do you know how many people were? Do you know how many people, K-Stace, were like holding lighters? Words from a book showed me the way. Why do I want to grab my boobs? To be free of the shadows of yesterday. But the price of that freedom we all must pay from now on. Joining together, we held our ground, and we lifted our voices one mighty sound. No, I'm about to start my period. See this? I have a pimple. We struck down the walls of darkness. We stood tall. Yes, we did. We decided to take a stand to defend the rights of man. We stand tall, no turning back. This is not OnlyFans. I don't know why I'm like focused on my tits. Briggs, don't be a party pooper. Every party has a pooper. That's why we invited you. We invited Briggs. It's a great song. Did I get a super chat that I missed? Baby steps again. What an angel. Unbelievable, that lady. Date, yes. Oh my God, it's not Jerry. Oh no. You've been with Jerry for a long time. Good Lord, it's like Olga telling us that she's getting divorced. I like him, but I understand, and it's going to be fine. Everything's going to turn out. Look, I'm excited about the new guy, but I don't know, Amy. I just feel like we've been dating Jerry for a long time. I mean, I hope things work out, but I am excited about the new guy, so you'll have to keep us posted. You don't have to tell us his name. Thank you for your super chat again. I should send you a tambourine. Oh, holy shit. Somebody get me a tambourine. Should I put it on my wish list? I have to have one now. What else could we get? Can I get an accordion? I could have a band. I could be like Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails. Doesn't that guy just like play all of his own music? Holy shit balls. I have got to get a tambourine. Being chastised by Reese is like little angel kisses on Briggs, you're hilarious, and I love every comment you've said about Marilyn. It's so funny. Who the hell is Jerry? That was the guy she was dating. Jerry got the boot. That's okay. I'm excited for the new guy. This is like when April told us her husband wasn't really abusive. Oh, not April. No, you're Angel. Yeah, her husband wasn't really abusive, and she's just a professional psychologist. Sure you are. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw a but didn't Trent Reznor Mad Drop, didn't he do all of his own music? Be careful what you ask for. Should I put on like a little ukulele too? I mean, I don't know how to play it, but it would be fun to just pluck the strings. Should we do a harmonica? Maracas! Oh my God. We're gonna start a little traveling band. Sweet Jesus. Oh my holy stars. We have to get a tambourine. Can I put that on a wish list? Do they make those at Amazon? Okay, no accordion. It just sounds like fun to just like in and out. I think I just missed Tommy. Okay, well, on that note, do you want to come back tomorrow? Oh yeah, speaking of tomorrow at noon, I'm going to be at, I think around noon. I mean, don't hold me to it. Okay. Tomorrow, I think I do need a tambourine because I can't stop messing with my boobs. You know what it is? It's this this shirt is silk. And so it's just fun to touch. And for some reason, I think I just go for the boobs because that's the closest thing. I mean, I could rub the fupa, but you can't see that. So tomorrow we're going to stream at Southern Goods. Yes, around noon, my time. Okay. So tomorrow around noon, There will be no heads up about it because I don't know how to set up a stream when I do it from my phone. I'm not using the StreamYard software when I do it from my phone. So I just hop on. So look for me tomorrow around noon if that's your thing. If booby tassels, yeah, Topsy, if you like the shopping streams, come join me. If you don't, tune in. If you're a hater, definitely tune in. Maracas look hard to play. Not for me, Marissa Martin. I'll master that shit. Nice try, Reese. You touch your boobs wearing all your shirts. That's true. I especially like to sing and really present them. This video is probably going to get reported. Okay. So you look for me tomorrow. Okay. Lindsay's going live. We'll go over and say hi to her. Look for me tomorrow. Say a prayer for Tommy. Kiss little Miss Skirt. And thank you for your money. Everybody gave me money tonight. It was weird. Original Ann. Boy, I love that one. Speaking of angels, Original Ann isn't even a real person. She hides her wings. I love Original Ann. She is not from here. I love that lady. Come see me tomorrow. Thank you for your money. A lot of people super chatted tonight. That was so kind of you. And help me, I'm poor. I needed it. So thank you. Thanks for being with me. Thanks for hitting subscribe. Please do that. Quit effing around. And mods, you're the absolute best. Thank you for protecting us. I'm not just saying it, I mean it. I love my mods so much. Hey, Heather Hayes. Thank you, Heather, for commenting. I expect you to do it again at least once because I love it when people come out of lurker mode. All right, everybody, here comes Fred, and I'll be back tomorrow earlier around noonish. And then we might do a stream in the afternoon when I get home. Only if you want me to. That's up to you. All right. Love you all. Here comes Fred.